1111. We're going to dive into the twin flame reading today. And is the matrix crumbling? I know a lot of you guys sense there's sharks in the water. There is movement, and you guys can feel it in politics, at work, and family, and your ascension, your awakening, if you will, and in your relationships, of course. Now, here on this channel, I specialize in relationships, but we will touch on other things, especially if you guys want me to. But today we're going to figure out in your relationships, is the matrix crumbling or not? The reason I specialize in relationships on my channel, a lot of readers that I follow that I love dearly, and I will always follow them probably, it seems like it's a general thing, and maybe you guys notice. Not all of them, I'm not saying all of them, but it's a general thing where they don't really focus on anything to do with love. Even astrologers, it's always politics, money, health, and that's it. They don't really touch on love or relationships. And in a lot of readings as well, it seems to be a big focus on career and family and education and politics and stuff. And it's like, where's the love? So yeah, on my channel, I try to really focus on love and relationships in case no one noticed. In case no one noticed with all my titles and all my videos. So that's what I do here. Hi, Lol. You missed me. Oh, girl, I missed you too. Hi, Angie and Doja Cell. Peaches, Mysterious World. Look at my friends. Spiral Skies. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, and look, you checked in on my time, Spiral, at 2:44. And Raquel as well. And Re 2020 knew me. I like that. Hi. Hello, everybody. All right, let's see what's happening to the matrix in your love life. We're going to do a collective. I think at the end, I will do all the zodiacs. Give you guys the tea on every single one of you. But let's touch in the matrix. What's going on, collective? All right, what's happening? Let's see. Boom. Definitely. Definitely. We got quite a bit more than usual. Let's see how many cards I pulled out. Whenever I just start pulling cards, sometimes when I first start, I don't even count. I just keep going till I feel we've got it. And then that number kind of tells me what's the tea. All right, so we have 7, which is a chakra energy, my friends. I used to do chakra readings pretty often, and I haven't done one in a while, so maybe we'll do that. We'll do a chakra reading. Get ready. That means we're going to hit every single chakra and just see what's going on with it in the area of you and your lover's life. Bottom of the deck, overall, underall energy between you guys is bottled up emotions. Gosh, why are we being so quiet? I feel like you can hear crickets. There's not a lot of communication. Well, there's either none, which is probably for a few of you, but for a lot of you, like 8 out of 10 of you, we talk, but we're not really saying what's on our mind. We talk, but we're really not expressing how we feel. It's more, how was your day? How was the weather? Did you have a good day? Oh, look at this funny meme I found. It's really not touching anything sensitive. 3 from the bottom is 10 of Swords. I've reached demise. This is boiling point. This is, it's over. Something's dead. Something that was painful, caused a lot of suffering, and basically held on to some kind of an energy form of betrayal, is finished. This could also mean no communication, being blocked, not being able to talk. We do have bottled up emotions. Maybe it's just I'm not able to talk about an ending. I'm not able to share with you that I just went through a divorce, or I'm going through a separation, or I'm moving out, or I feel really terrible about my life choices. Following that is the Queen of Swords. And she speaks plain and clear. She gets straight to the point. She doesn't like to beat around the bush and talk about the weather or memes. She means business. Sometimes, well, probably most of the time, she hurts. She hurts others because she's been hurt. And you know what? She is the justice queen. She steps in when other people are a coward. She'll go out to battle even when queens are not expected to go out to battle. She'll put on her iron gear and she'll get out there with the guys. The Queen of Ice, the Queen of Storms, the Queen of Cold, the Queen of Pain, the Queen of the Bitter Truth. You know, sometimes the truth hurts, but it's certainly better than a lie. The owl always follows straight behind her, which is she's very in tune with her intuition. She follows her instincts. And really, honestly, really what it means is she's very wise. She's an intelligent queen, and you better not try to get one over on her because she will know. So I'm hearing there's no more BS. I don't come to play games. I come to handle business. And business will be taken care of. And I'm hearing if you don't want to address the elephant in the room, if you don't want to address the problem, I will gladly. And that's the energy of the Queen. Oh my God, can we just say we have a family of air signs here? Is there a family out there that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Whether it's tropical or Vedic, this is incredible. We got the whole family here. We got a mom, a dad, and a son. We may even have another son or daughter. It doesn't really matter the sex, but we got a whole family here. We got a family of people that don't take no BS. Honey, if I can give you one word that would make sense for the majority of this reading so far, the overall energy is justice, B-I-T-C-H. Justice. That's what this is. We don't have time to fool around. We're not playing no games. I'm not teasing you. I am taking you out. This is the destruction of an enemy. And they don't come to play. They come to win. It's a brand new day, Wheel of Fortune. We are taking out a Queen of Wands in reverse. And that's the air sign family. There may have been an opponent, an enemy, an evildoer that was selfish, controlling, bossy, arrogant, conceited, and diabolically evil, and even a witch. Literally. Or has practiced the craft in dark magic. And they are coming to take it out. They're going to kill it. They're going to kill whatever has caused a storm in this family's life. There is a family gathered together. This may also mean your ancestors ain't playing no games. We came to win. Okay, let me close my door because, you know, just in case things get crazy. I want my little one to hear dramas. You know, I will be so glad when my congestion finally goes away. I have been having oregano oil. I have been drinking teas. clearing myself out frequently, and it's just like the mucus is still here. If you guys have any remedies for that, please let me know in the comments. I will try to follow your advice. All right. So the first chakra is the root, and that is family. It's money. It's security. So it generally represents your home and your knowledge, your wisdom. You know, all your basis of what makes you grounded as a human, what makes you solid, what knowledge do you have that can, you know, helps you to grow in this world. And, you know, a lot of it's money, but it's also just your general security, the security you have in yourself, the confidence that you have in yourself. This is your rock, this is your pillar, and this is your foundation for everything that you are. So let's see what the energy is with that. So we have drained and full of burden. I can't do it anymore. 11:11 on the clock. I can't. It's not possible anymore. I am done, finished, will not carry on. This is the act of surrender. And it is, I really didn't want to get to this point, but we're at this point. This is where the foundation comes crumbling down. That could be a marriage falling apart. That could be a job ending. That could be very bad, ugly habits about health and a way of thinking, a way of being as far as the foundation. Like somebody, example, who has a really bad porn addiction, or somebody who's an alcoholic, or somebody who's obese and just continues to use food as a crutch. Someone who's suffering from anorexia. You know, these are the foundations of which they live their life. And they did it every day, day in, day out. This could also be a habitual liar that's always living a lie, putting one wand after the other wand after the other wand, which is a web of lies, and carrying it. You know, once you tell a lie, you have to keep lying. And sometimes that burden is too heavy to carry. And it's, I don't want to lie anymore. I don't want to lie to anybody. I don't want to lie to myself. I've made a mess of my life. And this is the heavy burden. This is also, I'm tired of overeating. It's the weight is on me now. I'm unhealthy. I can't have fun. I can't do good things. I can't enjoy myself. That's enough. I'm not going to eat to the point of my detriment. And someone decides, no more, no more. You know, and this is someone that's like, I know my last example. I'm so stuck in relationships that don't serve me. I waste my time with so many people that aren't genuine, or I base my relationships on sex and nothing becomes of it. And I'm tired of hurting myself, and I'm tired of being so fickle and so false and so frail in love. I want depth. I want real love. I don't want this false, fake perspective. Anyways, you guys kind of get my drift. We have someone here, and it could be both of you because this is about the matrix. We have someone here that says, for the both of you, you know, just as a couple, I'm so tired of the way you and me have been together. I'm so tired of how you've treated me. I'm so tired of how you view me, how you speak to me, how you handle our connection. As much as I love you and as much as I want you, I don't want this anymore. And so it's someone that's putting some closure, honestly, on any kind of toxicity. It's also the good news in the fact that a 10 talks about a new beginning and a heavy responsibility, like a heavy burden of a business. That is a victory. You own a business, it's a burden, but hey, you're doing your own thing, you're working for yourself. You get to run your own schedule. It's a lot of weight to put on your shoulders, but there's a lot of freedom in that as well. It could also be I have a really big family. It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? A lot of family, a lot of love, but a lot of responsibility. I want you to know that in the root chakra, you are succeeding. And it's great. However, that means your job might be getting a little bit harder. So when you're feeling burdened and overwhelmed by life's crushing weight of responsibility, I need you to embrace your leadership role, delegate some of this workload to other people in the home or in the family, or don't forget to hire other people to help assist you in the heavy burden that you're carrying. And last but not least, priority, surrender, give it to God. Whatever you can't carry, whatever is too much on your shoulders, you put your hands up and you say, take it, please. I can only take so much and I can't take this. Lord, I need you to gather up your strength with me. Carry some of this for me because right now, I need you. This card in your root chakra is don't be afraid to ask for help. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm feeling for the root. Let's get some confirmation. In love relationship. Okay. Confirmation for the 10 of Wands, please. And crap. I've got some of these backwards. Okay. All right. Spirit, please confirm the 10 of Wands. Oh, you're very welcome, Miss Me. Yay, a new direction. I'm loving it. You get to put an end to some of the hardships that you've been dealing with financially, like I said, habits, bad parts in your relationships. And look, bottom of the deck is release. Yay. So you're going to let that go in a new direction. So I see you putting down a burden. It could be your person. It could be extra weight. It could be clutter. It could be a job. It could be depression or stress. You name it, anything you want. You're putting the burden down and you're going in a whole different direction. I'm proud of you. Your foundation will be stabilized, or should we say restabilized, very soon. I see a 10-week recovery. So 10 weeks to drop that weight, 10 weeks to get out of that bad habit, 10 weeks to see some movement in this new business or the reestablishment of your current, but I do see some time to adjust. Now we're going to get into the sacral. The sacral is your creativity, your ability to write poetry, your ability to be intimate and have chemistry with someone, your sexual vibe, if you will. It does represent the sexual organs, but the sexual organs in itself represent birth and creativity to things, anything. Yes, babies, of course, that's the sexual organs, but it's also the desire to create that amazing art piece, to create a new remodeling of your home, to create a relationship from scratch, anything that you are getting ideas about, anything that feels like I want this, but it hasn't come to realization. That center is right here. And it is the place where something builds up. It grows. This is your womb for all things to be manifested. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. It says patience. Good things take time. Whatever you're trying to create, maybe you've been working on it for a long time and you're like, oh my God, this is all I have to show for it? This is pathetic. This is ridiculous. It could be your romance. You've put a lot of work and effort into your intimate relationship. And let's just say sex is mediocre at best. And you're just like, I have put time, effort, years, and ideas into this connection, and we don't even have a good love life. For some of you, that's could be what it is. For others, it's I've been working on this business for 7 years or 6 years or whatever, and I'm not rich. I don't have a lot to show for it. I'm not driving that Mercedes Benz. I'm not having a new space to run my business. Nothing's really popped off. Patience. Keep depositing time and energy into your dream, your vision, your relationship, your career, because it is going to pay off. This is not the time to throw in the towel. This is not the time to give up. If you've been working really hard on creating something, don't give up because you don't see the results you really wanted to see. If you've had a lot of ideas, like you let's say you bought some paint for your house. You bought new flooring. You've got some cleaners, new dish sets, decorations, and it's all sitting there in the garage. And you never have time. And every time you have time, you're tired. And so at this point, you're looking at that pile of renovation material and saying, you know what? I should just take it back to the store and get my money back. I'm never going to have time. And now I don't even have the energy. And so it's a disappointing feeling, like I should just take it back. It's not even worth it. This story says it is worth it. Okay? Don't lie to yourself like that. Okay, Lul, I wanted to quit studying. This might be my confirmation to keep pushing. Yes, you're going to feel drained. You're not going to see a lot of results with your studying. This is saying keep going, please. You've deposited so much time and energy in it already. Don't give up now when the tough gets tougher. Results will come. You want to hang in there until you get that 10 of Pentacles. The 7 sucks. The 10 is where it's at. This is reminding you to keep your long-term goal in mind. You better have that goal pinned up on a vision board, honey. You better have that diploma at hand, a picture of it, on your vision board. You better have that visualization going, because this is the time. You better have pictures of what you want your house to look like. You better have an image of how happy you want your romantic life to be, because you have a long path ahead of you. And working hard is going to set you up for success. If you get bored, if you get stressed, careful planning will lead to big rewards later. Maybe get back to the drawing board and revamp something. Don't change your long-term goal. Just make some changes. Do something new in the schedule. Virgo vibes, this is a time to get critical. This is a time to pinpoint what's working and what's not working for you. This is a time for you to say, well, I could add this in and maybe I'd feel better about it. Maybe do some more research. This is the time where you want that long-term goal to be successful, but there could be some room for change. And that's what I see. Let's see what's going on with relationship with the 7 of Pentacles. And a lot of you guys could be intimate with a Virgo in the sacral chakra area. Let's see. Received. The universe knows what you want. It's just taking some time. It's like, we got it. We know, we all know it's coming. Sometimes when the message is delivered, it takes some time to get a response. Down here we have the observer, which is you're looking around like, where's my proof? Where's my evidence? Did you get the message? A lot of you guys may be communicating with somebody as well, and you haven't gotten a response. And you're like, did you even get the message? Because you haven't even replied to me. I'm sitting here waiting to check the text, the email, the free, anything, any social, like, where's your response to me? I know you got the message. It could be money is also been received. So if you sent a payment and you were waiting for confirmation that they got the payment, they got the payment. They got it. It also means that the universe is here to support you. You're not alone in this. So have faith. And I feel the need to tell you, walk by faith, not by sight. Corny, but I got a song that came to me just now with that. Phil Collins, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That's what I hear. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Right? I don't know all the words. But you know the drum scene. I can feel it coming in the air. Yeah, now you guys want to go listen to it, don't you? I know you do. I know you want to go put some Phil Collins on now. That's me too. Get into the mindset of visualization and manifestation. That's all the advice is for there. All right. Let's get to the solar plexus. Oh, Miss Me, you are just too sweet. Okay. Ah! No, get away from us, Virgo. You are haunted by Virgo vibes. Maybe you are Virgo. I don't know. You're just like, eh. Solar plexus. Oh, everything that I do is for nothing. It's for nothing. I'm wasting my life. This is endless dieting with no results. I have been working on this relationship for 8 years and nothing has changed. You're going to pull your hair out. This is my kids driving me up a wall. I've tried every which way to please them, but it's not working and we're still in the same spot. I have put in extra overtime hours at work. And you think I'd be showing up with some extra money, but somehow my paycheck stays the same. Is it even worth it? You know? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at your pain here, honey. I'm not, but for you, this is a personal thing. Because the solar is the sun, which is you. And it's what represents your personality, your health, your well-being, your success. Your overall state of joy and happiness. It's what makes you happy. And right now, I'm going to be very honest with you. You have not been living to make you happy. And it makes me kind of sad. I definitely feel you've been sad. Your life has not been a very pleasant living for the last 8 years. There's been pain, grief, suffering. And every day you wake up and you feel like this is another day of sadness. Let me grab my charger because I think my phone needs it. It got a little dim. It's like, hey, I'm on life support. Give me a charger. Quick, your video's gonna disappear. Okay. I'm coming, phone. I'm coming. Hang in there. Hang in there. Okay. You know what I'm seeing overall with your reading is it's darkest before the dawn. I have to make it lower, guys. I can't reach. charger without that. Okay. Okay. It's going to be harder before it gets good, and that's okay. I think the problem is not knowing how long the difficulty is going to last, and just that not knowing, being scared that this is the rest of your life, that it's always going to be hard. There's a little bit of pessimism, that comes along with Virgo vibes. And Seven of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles is so Virgo. And it's about paying attention to the details, being critical, overthinking, being an editor of life, which is a good thing, but too much of that is no good. And the advice here is don't be so hard on yourself. This is you, the solar plexus. And you are way too critical on your body, on your career, on the results of your life. You are way too critical. Your life has been pretty amazing. And I know you may not feel like that. It certainly doesn't look like you feel like that. But it really has. I want you to think of the positives. You need to shift that negative Nelly mindset. You need to stop feeling down on yourself. You need to stop wanting to be in a circle of depression because you're so upset with the results of life. This is the time where you're like, I am beautiful, and I'm never going to be more beautiful than I am right now. Never going to be any younger than I am right now. And this is a wonderful time in my life where I'm alive and breathing and there's room to make change. And I'm not going to let my results ruin that for me. So let's change that. Let's change it. What I see that's been going on here in the solar, it represents that spending so much time on your acute attention to detail is great until it turns into this shrewd perfectionism. Step back and try not to focus so much on the tiny, tiny details. Don't focus on them. Make sure that the big picture is on track before getting lost in the details. I had a vision of someone's body. It's just my vision. It may not have anything to do with you, but we'll see. Where you're fitting into your clothes so much better. You're able to zip up those pants. You're wearing some shirts that you used to love so much better. The gut is disappearing, or the face is looking slimmer. And then you go to a bathing suit store and you try it on and you're like, oh my God, this is a freaking can of biscuits right now being opened. I can't wear these bathing suits and I'm not tan enough, or there's stretch marks, or there's just the skin is not tight and supple. Like there's details here that you're not happy to see. Just an example, just a vision. And it's a metaphor for the rest of your life. Here you are feeling great about yourself and that pair of jeans and that shirt that you love. Here you are walking around town feeling beautiful. Beautiful hair, beautiful face. Then you step into the bathing suit shop and all that happiness goes down the drain. And this is where you're like, yep, who cares? I'm never going to be beautiful. I'm never going to be handsome. I'm never going to look great. I can't do it. I've been trying so hard, and these are the results. That is you nitpicking at these little details, and it says, look at the big picture. You look great. You feel great. Don't let that minute detail F it all up. Don't go someplace where you need to put on a bathing suit, for Pete's sake. Wear something else. Wear a sundress. You don't have to put yourself in that bathing suit. Just a metaphor. You know? If you're feeling on fire for life and you're starting to get happy, don't let things like that turn you around completely. Perhaps you're feeling really good about yourself and then you get intimate with somebody, because that's solar and sacral, and you feel like they're judging you based on how you look, and your biggest insecurity is your stomach or your breasts, and all this guy wants to do is rip your clothes off, and you're like, can you stop ripping my clothes off? Can you just appreciate that you're getting lucky? I don't want to get completely undressed. I'm going 50-50 here. I'm here, pants are down, we're getting busy. Don't rip everything off. This is someone that maybe just had surgery or is, insecure about something, and somebody's like, oh, let me expose your insecurity. And then they don't call you, and you're like, you know what? I wish I never exposed my insecurity. Maybe they didn't like my weight. Maybe they didn't like that scar. Maybe they didn't like this. That's why I wanted my shirt on, or that's why I wanted this on, because I knew that that was not the best part of me. And somebody tries to expose it. And that might be what's going on here. And it's you not taking control of what you need. You don't have to expose yourself. If you tell someone, hey, look, this is how it's going to go down. A, B, C, and D. I'm going to come to your house. We're going to have a drink. We're going to do this. I don't want to get completely undressed. I have some insecurities. Leave it alone. But I will be open to ABC. Maybe making out, but not going all the way. That's something you could tell someone. Or maybe I'm open to oral, but not all the way. Be open with your partner to where you're explaining, I have limits. This is about changing the way things are done for you. You're used to giving in, not standing strong in your boundaries, not setting good standards for yourself, and then you end up feeling bad because you didn't respect your own boundaries, because you felt like you had to level up with everybody else's expectations and boundaries, but you're different. You don't need to be up with all of them, with your best friend or your lover or the other girl they were talking to. You don't have to go along with what they're going along with. You're a different person. Maybe you've got girlfriends that love bikinis, but you're more of a one-piece gal. You have more style or whatever. Maybe that's how you feel. You're like, I have stretch marks. They don't. I'm more comfortable in a one-piece. Don't go against your knowings of what make you happy to go along with somebody else's. Because as they're sitting there laughing and enjoying their two-piece because they're comfortable in it, you're hating it the entire time. And instead of having fun, you're overthinking the worst, that everyone's staring at exactly that imperfection you wanted to cover. And then you manifest it on your own. Don't create your own nightmare, I guess, is kind of where I'm going with it. Don't create it. Respect your standards and boundaries. Let's clarify this solar plexus. I think the overall underall energy is you haven't been good to yourself as far as respect. Respecting what you want and knowing that it's important and it matters. You matter. Your voice, your opinion, your feelings, they matter. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles for you. Fear. Yeah, you've let fear get the best of you. It's your own fear. It's your own worst thoughts. And to be honest, what this is saying, the things that you're worried about that you think everyone is super noticing, they're not. You blow that out of perspective and out of proportion. Those stretch marks that you think are as big as the sun are a tiny little peak of light somewhere. No one's even really looking at that. Maybe they're noticing your wonderful breasts. I was trying to think of a better way to put that. Maybe they're looking at that, not the stretch marks. You know, this is like, you do let your fear get the best of you. So next time you're beating yourself up and thinking everyone is noticing your vulnerabilities, remind yourself that's your fear talking. But it is good that it's here because it says fear's warning you, hey, would you stop being a pushover? Stand up for yourself and do what's good for you. You don't have to be people's doormat. Thank you. All right, so let's move on and get into the heart chakra. 9 of Cups. Yay. This is great. Self-love, self-care, happiness, joy, worrying about the self, worrying about your feelings. You are paying attention and you are doing what's right for your feelings. As far as taking the time to cry.
You wanted me to take out the trash.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a bit.
I don't want a bit because it, like I asked a while ago. If a bit is like an hour.
Do I look anything ready to you?
Okay, do what you need to do. I need to be with my people. Sorry about that. So where was I at here? Self-love, self-care. Okay, taking the time to grieve, taking the time to have that bubble bath. Getting that perfume you love, that lip gloss, that lotion, that jacket you really saw at the store that you really wanted. It means you are making yourself happy, and that's wonderful. You're definitely focused on being a self-love, self-care baddie, okay? And Spirit's like, good job. That's wonderful. It may not show up in other areas of your life, clearly. There's some other boundaries that are getting pressed by other people. But you are addressing one part of your life, which is personal happiness and feeling pretty, feeling handsome. Those are some areas where you're like, I want to take a little extra out for me. Okay. I want to buy that bedspread for my bedroom. I want that air freshener, that candle. I want it, and I'm going to get it. So congratulations. You're doing great. Also, if you've recently done some kind of magical or spiritual work that had something to do with the heart, then your wishes are being granted because this is wish fulfillment. Your lucky stars have aligned. Things are finally going to come together. It is time to appreciate and enjoy the magic that you've performed and the magic in your life. If you could only bottle up this joyous feeling for the whole year, that would be awesome. Whatever you've personally put out, this is personally, like a goal for your weight or your looks or a goal for healing. Perhaps you've done magic in a relationship situation. Perhaps you've been really wanting romance and it's finally coming in. Wish granted. Prayer answered. Justice received. I just want you to know anything that you've personally put out, you're going to be getting some good results. And you could feel it in your heart. We're going to clarify that vibe. Ooh, nostalgia. Somebody from the past is missing you, honey. Oh yeah, they're totally missing you. And they've been missing you for a while. They've been thinking about you. As much as they've been on your mind, you've been on their mind. There's a great connection ready to bloom. This is a time where you're going to feel in love. You're going to feel romance. You're going to be, well, to be honest, if you can remember a place in your life, perhaps it was 9 years ago, 7 years ago, that you were in love and things were going really good, I think we're having a repeat of those moments. There's something like a pattern that's kind of come back up, and you get to enjoy it. So watch the signs, because this nostalgia is a reminder of how happy you used to be. Say you haven't been in love for years. All of a sudden, you're going to be meeting someone and you're going to be falling in love again. That's a win. That's a big win. Maybe you've gone through a huge depression in life and now you're out of the water. You're no longer in depression. You know, 9 of Cups is you're out of the water. And it's a time to be happy and joyous. And you're going to get what you want in life, and you can feel it straight in the heart center. All right, so we got that. Let's get in. Oh, also Scorpio has something to do with this. If something was dead, it's coming back to life. That's Scorpio energy. So 9 of Cups is Scorpio. So ladies, check if you have a Jupiter Scorpio. Ladies and gentlemen, check if you have a Venus Scorpio. Check if Scorpio's in the 7th house or aspecting, which means it's in the 1st. Sun, moon, rising, which is your ascendant. Check it. This is what's happening. It's like there's a rebirth and just a rebirth to something. And it is a transformation of sorts. But nostalgia, past happiness, in a nutshell, you're going to feel happy about something that used to make you happy in the past. One last tip. If you were super sexy or super good looking in the past, like nostalgia some years ago, then you're going to get back to looking super sexy. This is a return to sexy. I'm bringing sexy back. Right? All right. So anyways, you're bringing sexy back. That's just another tip for some of you guys. All right. So we're going to get into the throat. And this is going right for the jugular. We're going to talk about your truth. We're going to see what's going on with you living in your authenticity. Temperance. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I move on to that real quick, this past lover may be coming back into your life. That's just, there might be somebody that you were once very in love with, and maybe it got messed up somewhere along the way. I think you're getting a second chance. And this is something that you really, really want in your heart. And it has something to do with a Scorpio. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Throat chakra, temperance. This is about watching your speech. Somebody is, well, it's you. You're trying not to cuss as much. And it's not because YouTube made you. It's because you feel like you're not a very educated person when you speak like you're ghetto. There's something about you, temperance, that is like you're educated, you're mature, you're grown. You don't need to speak like that. That's not how educated people speak. Sagittarius energy is a higher level of education. And that usually means a college graduate or somebody that is well-cultured and traveled the world. And either A, you're well-cultured and you see how other countries speak and how their women and men speak, and you see how they respect each other, and you see how maybe you haven't been at your best. You don't speak like you're at your best. And other countries probably would not respect you the way you talk. So we have a taming of the tongue. We also have someone that's just You have a much more broad vocabulary right now. You've been reading a lot. Could be romance novels, could be documentaries, whatever, but you're like, I've been reading books. This is taking quiet time out, sitting next to something very relaxing, and actually reading. This is about caring for your appearances. See, a lot of people grow up not really caring about how they look and what other people think of them, and they're very self-centered. They don't realize that little flame of the candle, that they are a light in the world. They represent spirit. They represent ascension. They represent intelligence. They represent an evolved soul. And so this is someone that is aware of their light and how it affects other people. So there's some level of intelligence here at the throat chakra, where you're realizing what I say affects those around me. Because you know how you go into a room and someone has a vibe, and you can sense if they're in a negative mood or a positive mood, or you can sense if someone really likes you or they're fake? We all know that we have a vibe that is a ripple of energy and affects the next person to us and many people around us. So this is someone who is minding what their energy is giving. You know, if you look smelly, dirty, and homeless, for example, how does that affect people around you? You may not care how you look or smell, but how's that affecting the room? If you were to walk into a meeting, how does that set the vibe for everyone else? And so this is someone being mindful. Have you guys ever seen a lot of homeless people that shower and bathe in just bathrooms of businesses? They still do their hair, brush their teeth, wash their clothes in the sink. Those are the kind of people, temperance, whoops. Those are the kind of temperance people that care about their appearances, not necessarily because they put others first before them, but because it matters to them. The energy they bring matters to them. And that's what I mean. It doesn't matter what position or station you are in life. You have a light, and how do you want your light to shine? Do you want people to listen to you? Do you want to be a voice of intelligence and reason? Do you want to change lives? Do you want to heal others? Do you want to reach out in someone's sadness and make them feel better? This is where temperance teaches you to mind your tongue, to mind your mouth, to be intelligent, to be educated, to be aware of your surroundings and aware of your inner vibe, because you are a light and it affects others. You can be a light in the world that brings healing and love and exuberance, or you can be a negative light. You can be a bitter taste in someone's mouth. You could be a bad experience in someone's day. You could be that road rage, angry person that's flicking someone off, or you could be the nice person that waves at someone that made a mistake on the road and they're like, wow, that was a nice person. I want to be like him, or I want to be like her. Maybe next time if somebody accidentally tries to turn in my lane and didn't realize I was here, I won't flick them off and yell at them. Maybe I'll just wave and give grace and mercy that people make mistakes. We're all human. This is a very forgiving, patient energy. You know, this is instead of cursing someone out and letting my rage get the best of me, that I temper my rage and I reflect. I don't let the experience make me or break me. I breathe in the experience, I acknowledge it, and then I let it out. I will not let it disturb my peace. And that's why you can't really see it, but there's some still water right here. And that means don't disturb the inner peace. Don't disturb the inner water. Don't let things that are exterior ripple you and affect you. Keep a steady light. That is the path of enlightenment. And so, yeah, I do see for the throat, it's about speaking. It's about the way you voice yourself, but it's also the way you see the world, your truth. What do you see as real and worthy? What do you hold of value? What do you stand up for and stick up for? And temperance is being more mindful about the way you speak. So this is someone that I feel maybe holding back on Facebook or Instagram. It's like normally someone wants to bark off and give comments. Oh, I have something to tell this person. I'm going to go off. This is let karma take its time. If you feel super urged to speak, you're going to speak from a place of peace, and it's going to come out very clear. And karma's going to whoop that butt as it needs to, using you, the calm, inner temperanced peace, the educated version of yourself. We always want to bark off on someone, but remember, hindsight is 20/20. Most of the time when we lose our temper and we bark off on somebody, we look back and go, God, I could have said something so much more intelligent. Or, oh, I wish I would have said that. That would have really got him. Or, wow, I really let that person get the better of me and it was stupid. I made a fool of myself. We always look back and we have that judgment. So temperance is like, you don't have to feel regret. You are thinking before you're speaking. You're being patient. You're being patient with others that usually irritate you. You're being patient with yourself. You're taking time out for reflection and quiet time. This is the narrow path, and it's a long path, and it requires determination and dedication. But if you put yourself on that path, you will achieve personal success. Anyways, so with temperance, I just see that someone is just really watching what they say and how they say it. Really being mindful of how their light affects others, because they do not want to be a negative experience. This person wants to be a positive, a leader, if you will, because Sagittarians are leaders. So we have somebody that wants to lead a group of people or inspire a group of people, maybe just inspire their children. Maybe just be the person they want their children to be. Maybe be the man or woman your parent was. This is getting that maturity, being well-cultured, well-educated, well-seasoned. This is a well-seasoned man or woman. This is someone who's more mature. That's what that is. And so your truth, throat chakra, or whoever I'm reading for, that is what they're facing, maturity. I like it. Let's clarify this, temperance. Okay. The tribe. Yeah, thinking about your tribe, thinking about others. I love it. Because you affect those around you. You ever see those moms out dropping their kids off at school and they're losing their ever-loving mind? And their kids are in the car like, oh my God, I can't believe this is my mother. I'm so embarrassed. Or someone that shows up just rude at an event, and their husband is so embarrassed. Like, God, I'm so sorry. My wife's in a terrible mood. Like, let's go home. I don't even want to take you out. You're so embarrassing. You're so rude to that waiter. You know what I mean? You're so mean. This is someone that's like, no. I want to be with someone who's mature. I want to be with someone who is good to people, even in a lower level than they are. I want to be with someone that respects others and respects themselves. I don't just want some big Brody fighting type of man. I want somebody that would be a good father, a good teacher. I don't just want to be with some catty, sexy, Cardi B kind of woman, I want to be with someone, like Ciara. Poised, classy, still sexy, still very sexy, but in a more reserved tone. This is about thinking of the tribe you want to create, the babies you want to create with someone, and how they look up to your partner. Because really, the partner you choose is how your tribe is going to be. You pick a loudmouth, very trashy, but sexy individual, how are your kids going to turn out? You know? How is your mom and dad going to see this person? How's your best friend going to see this person? You know? You pick a trash talking, angry, violent, macho, conceited man that is just, let's say, hardworking and sexy and super muscular, but no manners. Do you really want your kids to grow up like that? Telling people at the supermarket, I don't give a F you, say something, bring it. Is that the kind of man you want your child to be? Or, you know what I mean? Like how you want to be seen in front of the world? Or would you rather be with a man that is reserved, classy, distinguished, good tone of voice, someone that rules the room with their calm, masculine demeanor? They don't need to show a show of force. They don't need to whip out perhaps a gun. They don't need to whip out a stick in the back of their truck. They don't need to blare their horn. They don't need to go after someone, This is going to be someone that's like, I don't say anything to you, but I will go to your face and knock you out. It's that look, They don't have to say it. They can just give you the look. This is about that kind of tribe. Anyways, I just feel like for who I'm reading for, someone is very concerned about how other people view their family and other people view them. This is someone who is concerned about how society views them. This person may even be thinking about getting into politics, which might make a lot of sense about why someone's minding how they look and minding how they speak, their tone of voice. Because in politics, you are judged by the masses. So I could be dealing with somebody that is considering running for office or considering to speak to a group of people, to get an uprising, to get signatures, to make changes in their country, to make changes in their city. This is someone that is mindful about a group and a tribe. This is someone who might be mindful about public school, and they're in the PTA and they're getting up by the microphone, wanting to speak out on behalf of other mothers and children. This is someone who might want to speak out at their place of business and say, hey, I speak for everyone when I go to the boss and I say this. This is not working for us. This is a leader and this is someone who speaks for others. That might very well be why someone is reading books and watching how they look and how they sound. It could be. Someone here is taking a leadership role. All right. It could be also, and this just came to my mind because this is very Libra, somebody may be going to court and having to speak to a judge or in front of a jury or plead their case in some sense. And of course, you want to sound educated, intelligent, and well-spoken because you don't want to come off in a wrong way. So this is someone that's like, I better clean up my tone. I better clean up the way I speak because I'm about to go to court. Speak to a judge. I better clean up the way I speak. I can't, But in the sense of love and romance and relationships, this is, I want to impress the man I love. Or I want to impress the woman I love. Or this is, I want to be a better person to other people. I want to be kinder. I want to be warm. I want to be loving. I want to be welcoming. I want to be someone that my kids can trust, they can talk to. I want to be a peaceful person that people can come to if they have a concern or a worry or a problem. I would like to be that friend, that pastor, that teacher, that healer, that intuitive psychic. I would like to be that person that people want to come to when they need help. And so this is someone who's very mindful about how they're coming off to people because they want that. They want to fulfill some part of their destiny. And part of someone's destiny here as a Sag is being seen by others, heard by others. And if you come into any kind of a fire sign for your ascendant, which is your moon or your rising, just know that part of your purpose is to be seen and heard by others. In some sense, you're not meant to be an introvert or a shadow. You're meant to be a light in the world. So this person here feels called. And this person here feels called to maybe change a tribe of people. But anyways, I'm going to leave that there and just say, in the throat chakra, I see you speaking your truth, because this temperance is all about honesty and transparency. And so truth speaking and being a self-improved version of who you really are. So I see maturity and evolution. This is Mula Nakshatra. Holy crap, I just realized that. Mula Nakshatra is like the skull of an elephant. The long trunk and the ears, it makes the shape of the triangle here. And it represents Mula Nakshatra, the elephant's tusks. I'm sorry, the elephant's trunk and its ears. It also represents the hips, and it represents a woman's reproductive system. Mula Nakshatra represents the family tree and the family roots, your ancestors, if you will. And right now, Venus is in Mula Nakshatra. So a lot of you guys may have a Venus in Sagittarius or a Venus in the 9th house. But if you do, you're feeling an evolution, okay, of who you are. You're evolving and you're standing up to some purpose. Anyways, let me get one more look. Last is personal reflection. You are being genuine by looking at yourself for exactly the truth of your essence. You're getting real with yourself. It's maybe been a long time, because temperance is a long time and you need patience, but a long time that you got real with yourself. Anyways, someone here is getting very real with themselves. Okay, moving on. Third eye. All right, third eye, pineal gland. What is going on? What is the spiritual truth? We have 4 swords. All right, this is rest. You're taking a break mentally. You are taking a break from any spiritual practice. This is maybe taking a break on meditation, taking a break on prayers, taking a break on all kinds of things. You're just like, I need a spiritual break. Maybe you've been on a spiritual, marathon. You've been learning all these spiritual things and you're just like, oh, I need to take a break. I need to watch a movie. I need to sleep more. I want to go take a walk. Like, I need to get out of this office. I need to get out of this book. I need to get out of this, So that's one thing. But there's also this truth that in your dreams, honey, there's been a lot of visions and a lot of truth-telling. So your dreams are alive and well. And even if you're taking a break spiritually in the 3D, your spirit is off on a journey every night. And you may wake up exhausted. Like you just slept 12 hours. How could you be tired in 2 more hours that you've been awake? And you're straight up asking yourself, why am I so tired? Because you've been doing astral travel. You've been doing a lot of spiritual work in your sleep. Did you guys know, and I just learned this recently from a psychologist that I was seeing. I always wondered why do we physically have to go to sleep? I knew it was about the brain and refreshing the brain, you know? I knew it was about being able to be clear-minded and on point in your life, that if you get no sleep, you're a sensory mess and you struggle walking, moving, you struggle with memory. It's like a problem. So I knew that sleep was very important. I didn't really know what it was doing exactly. Well, he told me that your brain fills with a fluid, literally fills up with a fluid. So this is fluid, spinal fluid. This is a fluid that helps you be way more spiritual, astral travel, see things, be more awake to the spiritual world. But when you're sleeping, your brain is completely submerged in this fluid. And what it does, it kind of clears away the mess of your day. It distributes where the memories need to go, what needs to be disposed of for the day that's not important, and what you need to keep. It makes room in other compartments of your brain, if need be, from old memories, and puts in new ones, etc., etc. But it is a cleaning fluid. So you literally have to sleep so your brain can be cleaned out every night with this brain fluid. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew what we were doing when we went to sleep, but I didn't know we were getting full of fluid in our brain every night. Did not know that. So if you think of it that way in a spiritual sense, when you're sleeping and your brain is trying to shut down and clean itself, if you are astral traveling, if you are doing spiritual work, then your brain is not fully shut down. There is a cleaning going on, but it's like it's awake and it's active. And in my mind, I'm imagining like a thunderstorm, a lightning storm, if you will, in your brain. There's synapses that are being connected. It's just this lightning storm. And there's new memories being created in your dreams, new experiences. And it's like you're busy. It's like you're living two lives. One in your dreams and one in this matrix. And so if you are experiencing this fatigue, where you're just feeling drained throughout the day, but you're getting plenty of sleep, then understand that's what's going on. There's a lot happening in your dreams, a lot of healing work, because the Four of Swords does represent a form of healing. And it's mental stabilization. That's the 4. So you are stabilizing your mental state. You're making sense of confusion. You're getting answers. You're seeing things that you have not been privy to see. If you have a lot of questions about your relationship or about the spirit world or about things that you didn't have closure with, that's what's going on in your dreams. The main message is, it's okay if you need to rest more in the day. It's okay that if you need to take a nap at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, don't beat yourself up for it. And I want to give you one more tip about napping that this psychologist told me. Your body and brain will be far more rested in 15 minutes if you time yourself with a 15-minute nap than you would with an hour-long nap. I didn't know that. But he said that your brain works on a 15-minute and 3-hour kind of schedule. So if you wake up in an hour or an hour and a half, it's in the middle of some kind of a cleanup cycle. It's like the liquid rises and then goes back down. It didn't do its job, so it makes you feel groggy and lethargic. And you feel even less of energy with an hour-long nap versus a 15-minute where it has this quick reboot kind of shock treatment to your brain. It's a little shock of energy, and it's a quick refresher. So if you can just time it to where you can do little 15-minute naps, trust me, you'd be much more rested. And I didn't know that, but I talked to this guy. He shared a lot of information with me. But if you need to recover from a recent battle in your dream or recover from a recent battle in your astral travel to prepare for the day, then take time to pause and collect yourself and recharge, honey, because you have been a busy little bee in the astral world. All right? So don't, let's clarify. Here I am giving you advice. You guys know I hate that. I never want to tell you what to do. I'm just sharing some stuff with you, that's all. You do what you want to do. I am not that person. Do this, do that. I'm so sorry if I come off that way. That's so annoying. Yeah. Okay. Clarify the 4 swords, please. Spirit, clarify. Clarify the 4 swords. Thank you, Lowell. All right. Patience. Yeah, have patience with yourself. See the dreams being guided in the night. The lantern. You are not getting a lot of good sleep, guys. Your soul is just so flippin' busy right now that you are slow in the 3D. That's what's happening. So it's a time in your life where you're doing a lot of spiritual work in the astral. Let it be, let it go. If you are beating yourself up for not being full of energy to go to the gym, full of energy to go on walks, full of energy to tackle projects, honey, forget it. Your body just needs to recover. Your brain literally just needs to recover. So you're going to have to slow down because we got temperance over here. We got patience. We got 4 swords, honey. You're just going to have to slow down. You may want to hit the ground running. You may want all this energy for the new year. And it's like, honor yourself. We can't do that. There are times to do that, but this ain't one of them. Okay. All right. Last but not least, the crown chakra. The finale. All right. What's going on with your enlightenment? The crown is the doorway. It is the high priestess. It is your ability for reading and comprehension. It's the comprehension. You can read anything you want, but if your crown chakra is closed, you're not going to comprehend a darn thing. You can hear somebody speak truth all day long, but if you're not open in the crown, you're not going to receive the message. You ever heard that term closed-minded? That's it. The crown must be open for someone, otherwise they're closed-minded. And you ever heard the term hard-headed? Well, there you go. Someone that has their crown closed. So let's take a look. 6 of Swords, resolution. Love you, bye. So this is someone that's able to have closure. It's so hard to say goodbye. It's so hard. Who sings that? Boys to Men? It's so hard to say goodbye. We're saying goodbye to someone in the crown. This is closure with a relationship, closure to what somebody once was, an old situation, the old last year, 2023, closure to whatever, but this is closure. And someone that's finally able to move on. Someone that's able to accept. It came, it saw, it went. It's also closure for maybe someone that had a missed opportunity. Kind of like I almost had it. Dang, I almost had it. I'm also hearing I came so close. What's that one song? I don't know if it's Joe, but it's like, if I had one wish, we'd be best friends. We'd be hanging out on the weekend. If I had one wish. I don't know who sings. I think it's Joe. I don't know. Whatever. That's what I'm hearing. But it's the closure that's not going to happen. I got to let that go. I can sit here and daydream about the past, but that's not reality. This is someone facing a harsh reality. This is someone who looks back. Oh, it's Ray J, One Wish. Thank you. We were almost there. Anyways, I gotta let that go and go after something else. There's more to be experienced than had in this world, and I can't live in the past. I gotta move on. This is cutting your losses and realizing I'm not gonna waste any more time on this situation. This could be fixing a relationship. This could be a religious perspective. But it's just, I'm done. I've seen what I've needed to see. And remember, bottom of the deck, we have that whole swords family. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. And so it is about cutting things off, taking action, making changes, and making moves. Now, the advice here has been hang on to your long-term goals, like goals of college, goals of home ownership and investment, business goals, anything with pentacles. Hang on to those goals. Perhaps they're just money goals, physical well-being goals. But when it comes to a mental state, which is the swords, an idea, a perspective, a point of view, an opinion, we got to move on. And this might even be expecting somebody else's opinion to change, but they don't. It's like you beat a dead horse. You were just trying so hard to convince your grandma of a new political point of view, but they're so dug into the ground in their old ways, there's no possible way they could come up from the ground. They're dug in like a tick. They're dug in deep. And you're just like, okay, I'm not going to waste my time showing you videos, talking to you, convincing you, sharing. What's the point? I'm just using that as an example. It could also be you telling someone that you love, this is the right way. This is what you need to do. This is what has to be done. Can't you see it? Can't you see your success? Can't you see the karma? Can't you see? And you're like giving them so many different ways to see it. And they're like, no, I don't see it. And you're just like, okay, fool, I'm out of here. Like, I'm not going to waste my breath on you or on this. So yeah, this is you getting out into the boat, putting the 6 swords that you have left in the boat, not donating another sword to the situation, and just going off into the sunset. Like, okay, we're going to go to smoother waters. I'm going to go be with another person that appreciates my time, my energy, and my perspective. Anyways, honestly, I just see you not wasting your time anymore. Because this person's either going to be a part of this or they're not. They're going to be won over or they're not. Let's clarify this. Fresh start. I love it. The seed of a new beginning, honey. And you're just like, that's what it's all about. See? Conclusion. Closure. Closure. The energy of the reading today is we have made peace. We have made closure. I'm finally able to get over this person and have closure with this person. I'm finally able to let that opinion go. I'm finally done trying to convince someone that is not convincible. And you know, if I could just say in a nutshell, this is someone that is ready to end a relationship, because it could be your partner. This could be in your partner's energy, honey. Starts with the 10 of Wands, a heavy burden, and it ends with the 6 of Swords. If your partner needs to walk away from a toxic relationship, then that's what's happening. If this is you, that you need to walk away from a burdensome relationship that you've dedicated yourself to, then you're going to make yourself happy and you're going to just walk away and have a fresh start in life. You're going to have closure. But I will tell you, with that King and Queen of Swords, the whole darn family here, we're going to go after what needs to be taken out. No more hesitation. I love it. This is the end. 10-10. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. We have had the burden, and the burden has met its demise. And another 10, 10, 10, 10. Wheel of Fortune. It's time for the change. All right, we're letting him go. Congratulations. You're letting him go, or you're letting her go, or you're letting your old self go. Congratulations. We're going to get one final message for this reading before I get to the Zodiacs. And we're going to do a Kali, because Kali is all about letting things go. Mula Nakshatra is about cutting ties too. It's about endings. I love it. Endings, cutoffs, closures, the severings of things. But this is all about endings. And our matrix is ending. We can all witness that the matrix is falling apart. How many of you guys have just taken a good look at Hollywood lately? All of the strong impressions that Hollywood actors left with people, crumbling. Hollywood actors are no longer the GOAT. Now it is people that are on TikTok, Instagram, real life people. They're the GOAT. We're no longer idolizing Hollywood. That's part of the matrix closing. Also, idolizing politicians. That's over. As you guys can notice, no one's idolizing these politicians anymore. And we're realizing that it's not the president that really makes all the changes. It is the House. The legislative, I can't talk. You know what I mean. Legislative areas of our government that matter. And you're realizing that they have infinite terms, that they've been around for 40 years. No wonder stuff hasn't changed. It doesn't matter how many presidents walk in and walk out. Government stays the same. That's the problem. And the matrix is crumbling for them because no one wants that anymore. It's the end. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords. It's the end. The matrix is crumbling on politics. Also, the way we've abused animals and abused the planet. The planet's not handling it very well. That's over. Planet's like, if we have to have earthquakes, hurricanes, what do I got to do to get your attention? Enough. Enough. So the planet's going to start speaking back. Animals are going to start speaking back. You know, that matrix is crumbling, that everything's fine as long as it's out of sight, out of mind. And our perspective of work and education, it lasted a couple hundred years. Well, maybe a few hundred years. Get educated, work long hours, be successful. That matrix is crumbling. The 401k matrix is crumbling. Okay? You guys have noticed. Now it's all about entrepreneurship. It's about less hours, more money. It's about manifestation. A lot of you guys have the key to power that no one ever had before. So that matrix is closing, crumbling. And last but not least, in relationships, the way your relationship dynamic has been running for decades or a decade or however long, all these pentacles, the matrix in which you lived your romantic lifestyle, crumbling. You're no longer in it for the same reasons, and you're no longer looking for the same things. Your desires and viewpoints have changed, and you're ready for a fresh start. So as you guys can see, the entire matrix is crumbling. The existence of this earth and this 3D and what it was is no longer. It's not going to be any longer for much longer. And that's a lot of longers. Okay. Kali, please give me a message here for the collective group on what's being taken out with this closure and conclusion. All right, so we have number 4, Kali Mahamaya, and Artha of Kali, 36. I see a reestablishment of the masculine and feminine, for one. Let's see, okay. Her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny she has always intended for you. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born, which is that temperance, being seen by others. So there's a sacred purpose for which you were born and a meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into that path, and to take one step at a time in honoring what has value to your heart, tuning in to her loving plan, and taking those steps. The pathway will reveal itself, and you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. When the heart is ready, a compelling question arises. For what purpose was I born? The sacred feminine within the heart knows how to grow and evolve, organically and instinctively. Artha, in that sense, is the search for meaning, for a higher purpose in which you can express yourself. I like that. So you're stepping into the realest version of yourself. You are here for more than love. You are here for more than your career. You are here to be a light in the world. And I think you are executing a plan because you were meant to be a leader. And I think you've been feeling this calling for a long time. It's been a seed that's been growing. Remember, it says she has kept the seed in your heart. You were born to be a light in the world, and you haven't been quite sure how you were going to be that light, but you are making a plan right now on how to perhaps open a business to be that light, perhaps travel and just be a voice, perhaps to write a book, start a channel, just talk to people around you. But you are here to make a difference. You may feel like you have this little light. What good could it be? It's a big deal. It's a big deal to the people around you who need your light. All right, so let's see, number 4. Kali Mahamaya is Kali Ma, the spiritual truth beyond and beneath all appearances. The healing waiting to be discovered. The harmony within your higher self. She manifests the path on which you're best going to be your real self, the version of you that's healed and grown. She is unclothed, symbolizing a wild, unconditional authenticity. She is the empowerment to discard your traditional conditioning and your judgments that are worn out and old. You're casting off the fearful constraints that others have imprisoned upon you in the state of religion, in the state of relationships, and in the state of the power that you have. You are now connecting to your authentic, wild self, and you are attracting guidance in a divine form that's going to help you grow. Wow. Through her carefully chosen life lessons, your heart becomes spiritually prepared with a more mainstream consciousness. You will no longer be limited. You're going to take personal responsibility for yourself, and you're going to accomplish some kind of a mass conditioning for the new world, the new order. The inner spiritual eye flutters open, and new realities begin to show. Her appearance in your reading signifies that this mass consciousness and the mainstream interpretations of events cannot support your soul path. It is only through looking for the deeper spiritual purpose of yourself within your life lessons that are going to cut through the confusion and give clarity. And you will attract all others who need to heal and transform with your light and your voice. Listen to your heart rather than allowing conventional beliefs to create fear in your mind. Wow, you guys are about to step into your life purpose. That's the crumbling of your matrix. You're no longer fascinated with just relationships and mediocre here and there and this and that. No, this is stepping in with a plan, King, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, executing a new mission in your life. You've been wanting to change and grow. A lot of you guys are going to start thinking of getting more educated spiritually in some way. You might travel great distances to have those learning experiences because you are stepping into your purpose. Right now, you're going to be finding a guru or a teacher in your life because your light is about ready to be shown. A lot of you, this is, exactly what it is in your life, what you felt you've been called to do, what you've been called to be here, to speak out, to have that podcast, to have that channel, to write that book, to publish it, to be seen on TV, to be a voice, to write others messages that need to be written, to be a friend, a support agent of some kind, a healer of some kind, even with your creative art, creating drums, creating healing materials, creating different kinds of copper pyramids for people to meditate under, creating cards and oracles with truth behind it. Any form of being a light and showing it to the world, that's what you're being called to do. Some of you guys may be called into politics because the world is undergoing a huge change and you're going to be part of it. Your voice is going to matter for Mother Nature. Your voice is going to matter for the animals. Your voice is going to matter for the children. Your voice is going to matter for women. Your voice is going to matter for men. All these different sections of life in this new matrix. Your voice is going to matter for farming and how we have our food. There's so many different ways for you to be seen and heard, and you have an imprint in this world and a purpose. And I just see that you are definitely casting off the old shell of your old concerns and worries that were not really a big part of this purpose, and you're stepping into your purpose. I don't know, that's what I see. All right. We're going to get into all the zodiac signs. So I hope you liked that chakra reading. Now we're just going to see what's going on. We'll just see what's going on in love. Or, just, what's important for each zodiac sign. Is everything okay? Okay. Lowell, you've been called into politics a lot lately. I love it, Steph, very on point. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that it resonated somewhat for you, and there's a message here for you. That is great. Okay, so we're going to start with the energy of Pisces, wherever Rahu is, okay? So Rahu's with you, Pisces. You're going to feel a very huge magnetism to spiritual beliefs. It's either going to, it's going to be, how do you say, like, rash. I don't know the right word. Extreme. It's going to be extreme. Either you're extremely against religion or you're extremely for religion. You're going to be extremely drawn to some spiritual belief, and you're going to defend it. And you're very certain about your belief system. So you may find that you are having a strong attachment to a belief system. You're very passionate about what you're learning and what you're teaching. There's things in your life that are falling apart, okay, that you have no control over. It's just one big sweep, one final swoop from the universe about major life changes and life shifts. This could be menopause. This could be empty nesting. This could be retirement. This could be the ending of a relationship, the beginning of a new one. This could be the complete shift of what you used to look like to what you're looking like now. There's just a major shift in who you are, Pisces. Let's see what's going on in love. All of your spiritual belief systems are changing in some sense. They're coming down. Barriers are being broken. It looks like you're dealing with a King of Swords, which could be Aquarius, could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it could be Aquarius. You're dealing with this person, and you're being very direct. You're dealing with your emotions seriously. You're taking them very seriously. You're paying attention to the details in your life and how people treat you. It's very important to you. You're making commands and demands, and you're saying, my feelings matter. So whatever was sitting there at the bottom of your gut that you felt was being stepped on and disrespected, you're standing up for yourself now. You're very critical of other people right now. So I would be mindful of how critical you are. Just be aware, that you're going through something. The devil's here, the tower's here. You may find you're pointing that finger of judgment. You may find that you are insensitive when it comes to the mistakes people make or have made to you. But this is about getting strict, and this is about creating some very strong boundaries. I see your relationships progressing and moving up in a good way, in a good direction. King of Cups, Emperor, and Queen of Pentacles down here. I do think that your relationship is going to progress into marriage. Commitment at the least. But I think your partner, which looks like a masculine, doesn't have to be, is going to be very strong for you right now. Very good, stable energy. This person has a muscular appearance. This person gives you the sense of security. This person is very sweet and attracted to you, and you're very attracted to them. And whatever hardships you guys had been going through over the past few years, I finally see you guys getting out of the hardships and into love. I see that this newfound respect for yourself is very attractive. And I mean, just more than anything, Pisces, I see you getting into a committed relationship. You've been deceived in the past, and that's been a cycle. You kind of numbed yourself out about it. You tried to bury it. Feelings that need healing, about family. And finally, you're understanding the purpose of your family, the purpose of why you went through what you went through, and you're making peace. What does your lover want to say to you, Pisces? What does your King of Cups, Emperor, wish to say to you? Because I do have this sense of peace. We're making peace. We love each other, right? We're going to keep working on this Eight of Pentacles. The person you love wants to keep working at life with you. They don't want you to go anywhere. They want to make improvements. They want to consistently work at this and fix the problems. We have, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. They want to fix things. And then we have, please be patient with me. Yeah, so Pisces, you've been very critical. Like, they're trying to be better, but good things take some time. What I'm asking you, Pisces, is don't be too impatient, okay? They're ready to address what's been numbed out, and they don't want to hide behind deception anymore. They definitely want you to get to a place of understanding. All right, so they're finally taking responsibility, doing the work. I love it. You guys are making progress. Whatever little arguments or tiffs happened, it needed to come out for every reason. And now it's time to stand in your abundance. I also see good money. So an improvement on money, Pisces. Money's going to get better and better and better. In fact, the next 3 years, money is going to be exquisite. Just climbing and rising. An increase of money every year from 2024 on for the next 3 years. Okay? Great improvement on money. All right, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we have Seven of Wands, King of Swords, Six of Cups, Fate. Wow, we've got the Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles down here at the bottom. This is a time where you're going to be focused on your house, your family, and your career. There was a marriage. At least it felt like a marriage. It could have been a big commitment. But there's been a divorce. Or the relationship is over. The advice I have for you is very clear. You are romanticizing your past with this person. They were never any good. They were never good enough. In fact, they resisted being real with you throughout the whole relationship. They were resistant to the marriage, resistant to the love connection, resistant to everything. They may have even felt like you forced them into this marriage or family, that there was some kind of blackmail, there was some kind of guilt trip, there was some kind of forcefulness. If you want to be a good human, you're going to do it. If you want to be a good man or woman, you're going to do it. You'd be a real POS if you didn't. Or we need you. You know, it was that. Maybe you got forced into a job or a career. They put you in a position of power, perhaps, that you didn't ask for, and they gave you a lot more work than pay. You know what I'm saying? You're like, well, you got the hours right, but the pay hasn't been right. You got me working 40, 50, 60, 80 hours, but it's not reflecting in the paycheck. Why? Because maybe you have a salary, maybe you have a fixed set of income or something like that, could be. But mostly this is about relationship, and it's just you really wanted this King of Swords to be with you, Queen of Swords. Like there's some kind of mutual air sign energy here for you guys. And you created this family, this legacy, but it's time to move on. And the truth is, there's somebody else better. But you're going to prevent that from happening, Magician, if you keep choosing the past, romanticizing it, and it wasn't even that good from the beginning. Remember, they resisted the entire time. They weren't all in. Let's get some advice. Tell me more. We had compromise. So they compromised, you settled, perhaps they settled. We have conclusion. It's like that's the end all be all. I settled for you and you settled for me. It wasn't like we fell in love and everything was perfect. It's time to go in a new direction, and we have release. There's something here, legacy and family. There's something to do with that. Let's get a word from this person. I do think there's a divorce or separation, but there's a conclusion, and I'm getting over it. Six of Swords, moving on. Moving on. I know you're the one, though. You keep hanging on to this. Stop. It's time to stop. 10-10. You keep feeling hopeful, which is classic Aquarius. I'm feeling hopeful. Maybe. And Spirit's like, no. If it's meant to be, I'll assure you, I'll drag this person back in your life. But if it's not, you need to be willing to close the door. You need to focus on career and home or family. You've been settling. He's been settling. He's settling, whatever. Like, let's be done. Rip off the Band-Aid. Cold turkey. Quit cold turkey. This is enough with the shenanigans. Somebody here needs to move. You need to kick someone out of the house. Enough of and coddling. Or you need to move out of someone's house and get away from them. Maybe a mother-in-law, in-law, father-in-law. Like someone's got to go. Bye. Maybe kids are hanging around too long. Maybe an ex is hanging around too long. Lingering. Instead of I'll be your huckleberry, this is I'll be your dingleberry. And we all know what a dingleberry is. Well, I certainly hope most of us know what a dingleberry is. All right. There's some dingleberries hanging around. We already got rid of it and is hanging around. Why? Because the past looks so good? No, that was only in your imagination. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe it's that urgent, we need to renovate the house. It's time. Break out the paint. Get going on it. Get motivated. Maybe it's get that new job. This job could be a total piece of crap job, and they are not appreciating you, and it's time to quit and go open your own business, start your own business, go to a new business, do something completely different, perhaps go back to school for business. I don't know. But let's go ahead and have some closure, Aquarius. That's what I see. When you're ready to have closure, that's when the Ten of Pentacles can roll into your life. You're going to be making a lot more money in your life if you're ready to have some closure with your karma. Okay, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn, it is about your birthday. Vedic sidereal. If you are tropical, it's already your birthday. So happy birthday, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Wow, you might have a little bit of relation here with Aquarius. You got the Six of Cups in the same place. Two of Pentacles. 6 of Pence. 3 of Wands. Ooh, 5 of Pence. These are not exactly great cards for an earth sign, because you're all about those pence. There's something you don't want to see. You're juggling something around, but you don't want to look at it. It could be you're harboring emotions that you don't want to deal with. It could be there's a spiritual presence that you don't want to acknowledge. But you're holding back and you're playing it off like it's fine. There is something that is not dealt with because we have cleanse in reverse. And it's going to keep showing up, 6 of Pence, reciprocity. It's gonna like rear its ugly head every year till you address it. And everything that you're getting is reaping what you're sowing. Ooh, I looked at the clock. I saw 22. Well, 22 people in the room, 22 thumbs up. So that could be a sign for you, 22. 2 could be your thing. I don't know. We got 2, and then 2. That's a lot of 2s. Okay. If you're going to play lotto, use the 2s. Just kidding. I mean, maybe not. Anyways, back to the reading. You're not addressing something. There's something that needs to be dealt, or nothing's going to get better. I see 6 of Cups, romance, fate, reconciling with somebody emotionally. Oh, okay. So this is about making peace with someone that you've had problems with. You have been fighting with someone, could be a Pisces, for 2 years. You've had beef with this person, or there was a big thing that just wasn't addressed. If you address it, you're going to make peace. You're going to harmonize your relationship. You can expect your ships to come in. The problem in this relationship has been hurting you, 5 of Pentacles. This has affected your karma. The problem in this relationship, it's affected your money. The problem in this relationship has affected you financially. This person could have taken money from you, could have caused you to go move and spend more money. This person could have pushed you to enroll in a class or a school to cost more money. It's like you got pressured into a financial situation. You never really dealt with it. You have a lot of emotions about it, didn't really address it. It's time to talk about it and address it, and so you can have a new beginning. Oh, Queen of Cups. This could be your mother. This could be an older sister. This could be a wonderful divine feminine energy of any sort. They love you, Cappy. This is your 1-7. Soulmate vibes. This is a soulmate mom, soulmate sister, soulmate lover, soulmate somebody that's like, Capricorn, I love you completely. I love you so much. We can make peace anytime you want. I'm ready to squash it. Let bygones be bygones. I want to reconcile and be happy. This is an older woman, could be a mother. We've got the Empress, could be your mom. It's like, I want us to be prosperous and happy and joyful and wealthy and just feeling good of life. I want us to have a fresh new start. I don't want to relive the past just as much as you don't want to relive the past. But if we don't talk about this, we're going to drag this out, and it's going to hurt you financially, and it's going to hurt me financially, and we're just going to play it off like it's fine, but it's not. We need to clear the karma. That's what I'm seeing. Clear the karma. Yep, release it. Clear the karma. This is about family, and this is about compromise. You are being guided, Capricorn, to compromise with your family. Or lover, you know, who's like family. Or friends that are like family. But it's like, we got to let it go. No more holding a grudge. Don't do it. Don't hold a grudge. It's affecting your paycheck because you have bad karma. It's not good for you, Capricorn. Peace needs to be made. Let's see what needs to be said here. Well, we got 2. I know you're the one. I'm feeling hopeful. Somehow that came back out. And I'm scared too many changes too fast. I don't know how to express myself. Honey, don't worry. The Queen of Cups knows how to express herself. This is going to be fixed. You may not know how to be good with emotions, Capricorn, but this other person does. So let them lead the way. Okay? And I see that if you guys can do some kind of Two of Pentacles teamwork, you guys are going to make good money together this year. Or karma's going to shift and you're going to be able to make a lot more money, and that's going to make Capricorn happy. All right, so now let's get into Sagittarius. Okay. King of Pentacles. Woo, Nine of Pentacles. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Sag. Oh, we're so jealous over here. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. King of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. My gosh. Following up with the Page of Cups. Ah! I think we're going to be overwhelmed and having a severe meltdown here. Ooh. This might have to do with Venus being in your sign, Sag and Mula Nakshatra, Vedic sidereal astrology, of course. Check it out. Check it out. You are getting love offers. Drum roll. Not just from one person, but from 2 people. This is the love hour. I mean, here we are. This is the love connection. We got 1. We got 2 suitors. It could be 2 men in your life. Perhaps it's 2 women. It doesn't really matter. But we got 2 suitors that are both looking for commitment. Oh, fire. What? Why? Because, Sag, look at you just glowing. 9 of Pence. Glowing, glowing, just super glowing. You're like, I'm attractive. I'm in my prime. Everybody wants this. Abundance. You got the good poo nanny. It's made of gold. You got the wop. Just kidding. Maybe you got the rod of gold. I don't know. But it's like, it's made of gold. Okay? It's made of gold. And this is the year to be happy. 10 of Cups. Honey, listen, I have 2 words. Well, you're taken. Or my 2 words were no more single. That's 3 words. I can't talk. Not single is what I'm looking for. Not single. You're just not single. I don't know what happened. But no. And the craziest thing, because Mula is ruled by Ketu, there's something with past. And broken karmic cycles in the reverse. Moon is very watery in the past. And then we have 9 of Swords. These are with people that regretted not making it work with you. Ooh, they put you in a competition. It was fierce. It was fierce. This could have been a cat fight. There was multiple parties. It was drama. There was reason to panic, be jealous. Oh my God, the drama. Now the wheels have turned. Now the tables have turned. Ooh, they're feeling all kinds of regret. Oh my God. The one that got away. Oh Lord. They're feeling all kind of ways with the moon. They're having dreams, wants. Yes, you are the one. The true love, Ace of Cups. Baby, I was wrong. Can you forgive me? 2 people. You got your hands full. You are getting 2 exes back at the same time. Why? Because Ketu represents multiples. Doubles. You get Ketu in the 10th house, what do you get? 2 jobs. You get Ketu in the 7th house, what do you get? Multiple relationships. Okay? Yeah. You get Ketu in the 5th house, what do you got? Boys. Multiple boys. All right. You got Ketu in the 1st house, what do you got? Uh-oh, multiple personalities. Or maybe just a two-faced individual. But you got multiples. Maybe you're born of a set of twins. Anyways, the point is this, my friend. Who am I doing? Sag? Yes. Lord Jesus. Good luck. I'm not going to say another word. Good luck, my friend. You're going to have to be very critical at picking what kind of happiness you want, because you got someone over here that can bring the money, honey. They got the money. They look good. You could have a really good life with them. Travel, real estate, family. They're very dominating and masculine. It's like, yeah, right? And then you got this other individual who's romantic, sweet, sexy. Ooh, they got those eyes, those lips. The chemistry is on point. It's like, oh, bliss. What do you do? Because can't you just have them both? Wouldn't that be nice? No, you can't, by the way. I know, you can't. I just ruined it for you. You cannot have them both. Stop it and don't ask. You're going to have to make a choice, Page of Cups. One or the other. Stop being a player. Okay? It ain't time for that, Sag. Ah! It's time for compromise. Taking action. Ooh, choosing. Putting an end, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Just pick one. And you're like, oh, I need to think about this. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're like, listen, because action is like the Ace of Swords. You saw that funny Mexican guy. He was getting pushed off the edge to go on like this bungee jumping chair thing. It was a hilarious video. He was like so cute. He was sitting over there tied up in this chair, and these young guys were like, okay, get ready to jump. And he's like, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. 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 Don't push me yet. And then they pushed him. Poor guy. I felt so bad for him. I'm terrified of heights. I don't know what got into him. He was freaking nuts. I bet he had fun though, but for about 10 seconds, he probably felt like he was going to die. So, poor guy. All right. Anyways, but this is you over here, 8 of Pentacles, like, wait a minute, man. Hang on. I really want to pay attention to the details. I want to overthink this. I want to double check. I really want to cross my T's and dot my I's and make sure twice that they've been done. Like, I need some time. And Spirit's like, honey, you don't have time. Okay. Venus is going to move. We don't have all this time. Spirit's like, I'm going to do something for you. You have 60 days. Oh, you heard me? You have 60 days. And then it's all going to go away. Yep. You heard me. 60 days to make up your mind. That's not a lot of time in the realm of love. You certainly don't have years. You don't have a bunch of months. Okay, you got 2. And the countdown has already begun. So this is the make it or break it moment. You better jump on, and you better jump on quick, because the decision is necessary. We have, I'm speaking my truth. And they both want you. Oh my God. You are in trouble. Everyone, send your love to Sag. None of us want to be in your position. I mean, well, maybe some people, because, they're lonely. But no. I wouldn't want to be you. They both want you, honey. Good luck. I don't know. I am so sorry, but I'm not, this is great. Abundance, money, looks, family, just wealth. It's like it all comes in at once. You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. It's like the other part of the year, Sag, you've got a drought. And there ain't a lover to be seen in sight. It's, I'm so lonely, Mr. Lonely. I am so lonely on my own. You know, or Mrs. You know, you're over here lonely. And then, out of all that time, just all alone. And then you get two? And you're like, what kind of effery is this? Who is running things up there? How completely unfair. Sag is like, wow, you all are funny. You laughing at me, right? Yeah, I see you. All the angels, all the higher spiritual realm, just laughing at Sagittarius. Like, look at Sag. Oh, Sag, Nine of Pentacles, so lonely for a decade, for 9 years, lonely as heck. Now we're going to throw them two people at once. Good luck, Sag. We're done. We're done. Good luck. I'm happy to be done with your reading. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, thank you for getting me out of Sag energy because we all wanted to get out of that mess. Thank you, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, whatever you guys have. Check it out. All right. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a little bit... Well, you know, Scorpio, you are a dark sign. I don't mean skin color. I mean, you like the dark. I think you're okay with the devil. Most people are not. We have 50 Shades of Gray, by the way. That's how Scorpio is right now. I like to dominate. Let me do my thing. Anyways, moving on from the sexual aspect. We have this third-party connection that's about to get blown the F up. Excuse me, what third party? Did you say, what third party? I don't see a third party. Do you see a third party? No, I don't see a third party. Third party who? Third party what? Third party who? King of Swords blew that third party out of the water. Somebody got angry and was like, watch. Watch. I'm telling you, it might be Scorpio who's a little cray-cray. It might be cray-cray Scorp. But it could also be, it could be a Cancerian. They get a little cray-cray. Amen. And it could be an Aquarius. Somebody got a little cray-cray and was like, I'm going to bust this up. I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to put somebody on blast, King of Swords. This is like, I'm going to post all your information in public. Okay? It's out there for the world to see. Ooh, Cat Williams. All right? Somebody just went Cat Williams on another individual and was like, you have an unusual allegiance to losers, and that's not like you. I'm sorry, but somebody's like, I'm going to say it because no one else said it. Third party who? Gone. There is some magic afoot. I don't know, but we got the moon, and that can sometimes mean some magic. We got the Empress. She is the queen of magic. She's the Empress of the earthly world. She is the ultimate witch. So she's here just doing her thing. We got the devil. Listen, this is also another story of Persephone. This is Persephone. Okay, this is Persephone, the goddess of spring and rebirth and beauty in this world. Okay? The goddess of summer and spring. and warmth and beauty and life. And then you got Hades. Ooh, and Hades is like, Persephone, you're looking mighty fine. I need to have some of that. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Persephone's like, oh, no, you didn't. You don't just grab me. You don't just take me. You don't just get to have me. And he's like, but I just did. And you liked it. Woo! We got the alpha. We got the alpha. Respectfully, of course. You know that guy? I don't know his name, but he's got a famous TikTok or, whatever little shorts. And he's got that deep voice. And he's like, respectfully, of course. He's like 6'7", hot. He tries to uplift bigger women's persona of themselves and like how they feel about themselves. So, respectfully, of course. That's this devil's voice. I'm going to take you and I'm going to give it to you respectfully, of course. Now, Persephone has decided, I like where I'm at. I'm good with this. I'm good. I'm very good. Listen, Mom, you guys are going to have winter for 6 months of the year, okay? I'm sorry. I know. Things are going to die. Things are going to change. I don't know what to say. I'm getting it real good over here with Hades, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's McDonald's down here, okay? And you're just going to have to see me in the spring. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I'm going to go do me. 8 of Pentacles. This is wish fulfillment. It's like I didn't ever... Okay, one more little funny thing from a movie. You're everything I never knew I always wanted. If you know what movie that came from, we're friends. We are so friends. You and me are on point. We're on fleek. We're together. You and me are buddies. If you don't know what movie that came from, okay, you're everything I never knew I always wanted. If you don't know that movie, first of all, you're too young or too old, but I'll go ahead and tell you. It's Fool's Russian with Matthew Perry. He's in love with Salma Hayek. He's a fool. And, stuff happens. But that's the movie. So, who am I on? Oh, I'm with Scorpio. Let's go ahead. Empress is happy in this situation. If there was a third party, this connection is so on point. There's so many Knight of Cups emotions of you're everything I never knew I always wanted that this other fool is gone. I don't even remember the old third party. Who is it? I forgot their name. They're not even in the realm that we're in. King of Swords cast out the third party, or it was just divine timing with the star card. But there has been a wish fulfillment that the third party is gone for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Ooh, honey. Yep. I ain't going nowhere. I am hopelessly devoted to you. To you. Hopelessly devoted. That's what this is. I'm stuck on you. Yeah. I'm singing all kinds of songs. But I'm stuck on you. And I don't know the rest of the words, but I know they're on their way. Anyways, we have good healing vibrations. This is a good relationship. Scorpio is so happy that they found the one. And this is love. I don't even know how to express myself, baby. I just want to feel worthy of you, honey. I just want more of what you have to give me. These people are not going to stop making love for 2024. It's just not going to stop. That's it. They're done. They found the one. I've made my choice. I cut the other one off. You're the one, honey. Star. Done. Moving on. Thank you, Scorpio, for that refreshing energy. That was good. All right. So now let's get into the zodiac sign of Libra. This is a really long video. I am so sorry, everybody. I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm sorry. Yeah. I really am. I don't have words. It's going on, and I'm sorry. Zero intention on making it this long, but it happens. Okay? All right. Besides the fact that Scorpio's getting the good reading of the year, we all wish we could be Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra, you got Ace of Wands. Ooh, there you are. Seven of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. The Decision. Ooh. Ace, ace, in your face. A very exciting new beginning is about to happen. But you're on hold. You can't even have it yet. Some truth needs to come out before the new beginning is allowed to happen. Libra, you're all about love and marriage. You're ruled by Venus. You are the 7th house person. You've got two people to choose from here, a fire sign and an earth sign, or they inherit that energy. Super passionate and sexy and fun. You want to create life with this person. Anything's possible. They could be a witch. They're very magical, spiritual people. And then you got this other person who's very grounded, very real, you know what you're going to get. You know what to expect. They're predictable. And anyways, you got this choice. You've also got a bed of lies. I don't think they know about each other. The first, and I work on movies here, excuse me, but y'all that know me know me. Along Came Polly, Jennifer Aniston, Ben Stiller, and who's that really pretty girl with the red hair? She's on Will and Grace. I can't think of her name. Shoot. Anyways, she's in there. He is a insurance person that predicts. His job is to see who is risky and who is less risky. Whatever that job is, okay? A risk analysis. So anyways, Libra, you might be doing some big thinking here, 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords, where you were trying to hangman, risk analysis these two people. They don't even know about each other. And you're trying to see, should I pick the safe one? The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, her name is Deborah Messing. It just came to my mind. So Page of Pentacles is Deborah Messing. And she's beautiful. She's got a good job. There's history. There's some years built up in the connection. It's got value. It does have value. And it could be very good. And you could have a new fresh start with this person. You could have a new life with this person. But it's not all good. And it wasn't all good. And to be honest, I think this is very predictable. I'm hearing if something happened before, it's going to happen again because it's cyclical. There's going to be some kind of a cycle where if there was cheating, there's going to be cheating again. If there was lying, there's going to be lying again. If there was misery and unhappiness or confusion in the relationship, there's going to be misery and unhappiness and confusion again. Like you can predict it. That's how this person is. If they're insensitive and unemotional, they're going to probably be that way throughout the connection. Nothing is going to change here. It is what it is. The pentacle is made of gold. It's been created. It is set up in its shape, and that's what it is. Which is comforting in some sense, because you know what you're going to get. And then there's this other individual. Totally the opposite. Unpredictable. This is Polly. Along came Polly. She doesn't know if she wants to be married or not. She doesn't know if she wants kids or not. She doesn't even want to put a title on the relationship. She's risk-taking. She wants to go skydiving, bungee jumping. She wants to go traveling over here. She wants to eat Indian food. She wants to she loses her keys every 10 seconds. She doesn't know what's up and down. She's just everywhere. But she's beautiful. And romance is, wow, with her. Passion. She's fun. She may not know it yet, but she'd make a great mom. She may not know it yet, but she'd be a great business person with something she's passionate for. You know, this is someone that has potential. And this can grow. Ace of Pentacles. It's like, this will grow. This can change, evolve. Fires spread. But it's also scary because you could get burned. So there is some fear associated with the wands. You don't want to get too close, you get burned. But it's so attractive. And the point is, everybody needs a torch. Everybody needs passion. And the truth is, if you choose the pentacle, you're going to be searching for a wand anyways. You're always going to be searching for that fire, that passion. So, now the problem is this. I've been juggling two people. And now it's time to make a decision because I cannot have them both. A decision must be made. Page of Pentacles. To who I'm going to marry. To whom I'm going to commit to whom I'm going to start a new life with. And that means I got to cut the next person off. I got to stand up and be responsible, King of Pentacles. No more resisting. I got to leave someone behind, Eight of Cups. I got to leave it. I've got to walk away. Someone's going to get hurt. But I cannot build a life with both. I just can't. This is a very uncertain situation. Anyways, here's the deal. Ben Stiller was the pentacle. He was the balance needed in that relationship. So as long as he was grounded, he was going to even out Polly. The two pentacles aren't going to make the best match. But the stick, the wands and the pentacle, they'll make a good match. You can create something real with the pentacle and the wand. So, anyways, let's see what needs to be said here about this. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm sorry I hurt you. Our connection is worth waiting for. The truth is going to come out, Seven of Swords. Someone's going to get hurt, but somebody has to say it. And then there has to be the truth where, who do I really want? The one I can't be without. There's a part in the movie where Ben Stiller accepts Deborah Messing back in his life. And it's because him and Polly broke up. And Deborah was like, I want to be married. I want to get back to our life. I want to move into our house. I want a life with you. So he takes her up on the offer and he gets back with her. Then he realizes he misses Polly. Then he realizes he can't stop thinking about Polly. And then he realizes he has to apologize to Polly because Polly saw him and the ex in the house. And she was like, wow, you didn't even tell her about me. Like, I didn't even know you were Your ex was in town. How embarrassing. Like, I'm out of here. So for Libra, you may have to chase this person and reach out and give them an apology. I'm sorry I hurt you. You're the one I want to marry. You're the one I want to be with. That may very well be what needs to happen and what will happen for Libra. There is going to be, I made the wrong choice. Can I fix this? Oh, darn. We have reinvention, healing, and material world. It's a real relationship. It's going to lead to marriage. Libra, you're going to be marrying a fire sign. I think you are the earth in this relationship, and you're going to have to end it with an earth sign. You're going to have to break ties, and that person's going to turn into a distant ex. But you're going to make the wrong decision, but then you're going to overcorrect it and make the right one. But there will be some getting busted first, and there's going to be some pain. But then you're going to make up for that pain. Anyways, that's what I see for Libra. Okay. So now let's get into Virgo. I hope you guys like these readings. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for the sign of Virgo. Oh, you're loving it? That's great. Thank you. Virgo. Check this out. Okay, we got desire. Hermit. There you are. Not surprised. This tower's coming in hot, fast, and heavy. It's magic that's brought this on, but it's also the universe. It's fate. But there's a magician here. There's someone that waved their magic wand and created a tower for a karmic relationship that had to get broken. That could be you, Gemini Virgo right here. That could just be a message from the universe. But someone and some energy of this world has been put out there, 8 of Wands. There's been some action taken to break the karmic cycle, the karmic relationship that would not be broken. Somebody refused to break up with the karmic or a karmic cycle. Now, Virgo, there's somebody that's been held off on. 9 of Wands, last stand, desire. 2 of Cups, destined lovers. But you've been avoiding this relationship, and that's why the karmic situation that you're in is ending. Hermit, Virgo, 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, 6 of Cups, fate. 5 of Wands, we're creating discord and a fight, cat fight perhaps, maybe a breakup with a Leo that leads to divorce. We have a Queen of Cups, Cancerian. Someone's leaving a Leo to be with a Cancerian. That's what's happening. Basically, Virgo, you were procrastinating with the 9 of Wands. You didn't want to deal with it, so the universe is going to deal with it. Yeah, you were avoiding it. There's passion and love and romance to be had in this life, but you've been avoiding it because you've been avoiding to break up with the karmic. The tower's here, it's gone, karmic relationship over, and you will be single and available very soon. And you better figure out a way to fix yourself. Eight of Pentacles, so you can reconcile with the person that really loves you. And this is your destined lover. And this is your soulmate. And the angels are trying to bring you guys together. So you better figure it out. Because that Leo is very hard to let go of. They don't want to let go of you. And they don't want to go down without a fight. But the universe says divorce. Your relationship with that Leo or that karmic is already down the tubes. It's already down the toilet. That relationship is over and you've known it's been over. You've known this other person for 8 years. More or less, about 8 years. And they're the right one. So passions are going to explode. Over the next 8 weeks, you're going to be having a passionate relationship with this new destined lover. Funny how 8 weeks is 2 of Cups. It is 2 months. So over the next 2 months, you're going to see this relationship with the fated partner explode in a good way. Let's see what needs to be said. Our connection is worth waiting for. I'm figuring out my feelings. There you go. I dream of you all the time. And that's what this is all about. You've got 2 months, 8 weeks to kind of wait for this connection to happen. It's going to happen. In that meantime, you better figure out your feelings because you don't want to miss this beautiful, divine opportunity. But your relationship is about to get blown up. Your karmic one. Let's see what else is going to be said. Reinvention. No longer the victim tribe. It comes down to brass tacks. I'm on Virgo, right? Yeah, Virgo. It comes down to the brass tacks that you have been living your life for your tribe. This could be for your kids, your parents, your friends, the sake of status, rumors, whatever. You've been a victim of living your life for other people. Now you have to reinvent yourself and live your life for you. Anyways, that's what time it is. That's what time it is, Virgo. Virgo's going to have to stand up and live its life for them. And time to go within. You've got 2 months. Go within, figure out your feelings. Because this is going to happen with or without you. The universe has spoken and the judgment's been cast. You're running out of time. You cannot put a wall between this and resist it much longer. All right. Thank you so much, Virgo. Oh, thank you, Miriam McGriffin, for the $10. Thank you. You just made my whole day. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're such a wonderful doll, Miriam. You just put a huge smile on my face, girl. All right. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to get into Leo and see what's happening there. Knight of Swords, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Ooh, it's a third-party situation. There you are, 5 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Uh-oh. Marriage. And the High Priestess in the reverse. There's been some secrets you were not aware of, Leo. You've been married, or you consider yourself married to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But he's been playing games. He's been reconnecting 3 of Cups with another woman, it looks like. Could be a friend. Could be, quote unquote, just a friend. Whatever. But they've known this person for many, many, many years. This is not what you expected, 3 of Wands in the reverse. Because that's expectation in reverse. It's like, I didn't see this coming. And you're willing to fight. Like, I'm going to fight tooth and nail. I'm going to fight for this marriage. I'm going to fight for my connection. Why? You really need to think about it, Hangman. What are you fighting for? You know that saying, if you ever think that a woman can steal your man, don't fight them, because a real man can't be stolen. A man that wants you won't be stolen. A man that's in love with you won't cheat. He won't cheat. He won't even put himself in the position to cheat. So what are you fighting for? This is, let this man have a beginning, Ace of Pentacles, with that other person, 3 cups. Let him. See if it works out for him. See if he gets a taste of his own medicine. Release him. Maybe it's his fate. Maybe he belongs with that person. Maybe they're good for each other. Maybe she's going to give him a taste of his own medicine. Maybe like attracts like. You know, let them have each other. What are you fighting for? And remember, there's a lot of things you weren't aware of. Oh, don't tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm not reading you correctly, Leo. It's time for a divorce. And there you are, Leo. King of Wands in the reverse. This person doesn't want you. You don't want him. What are you sitting in this marriage for? It's over. The moon, there's a lot more secrets, and there's a lot more going on than what you know about. For the moon, 3 cups, Cancer vibes. Something's going on. They're sneaking around at home, or they're bringing this person to their home, or they're messing around with a Cancerian. But that's big time red flags. Why do you want this? You shouldn't. You know, this person is getting theirs, getting off, getting theirs, and been getting theirs. The sad thing is, this has been going on so much longer than you know. Many cycles, many moons. That's what I'm hearing, many moons. Many moons. Okay, let's get some advice here. Regret. Yeah, they could regret it, because being busted is very shameful. Nostalgia, family. You want my honest opinion with the moon and everything and the 3 cups? I think your man's screwing around with their baby's mom. Or it's an ex that their mother really likes. Their mom really likes this ex, and like this ex has been in touch with their mom. Like all along, throughout your marriage, throughout your relationship, this ex has had communication, maybe with the sisters, or the mother. But that's who they're messing around with. Why? Because they're accepted in the family. And, you know, if this person already has children with them, why are you here kicking and screaming? Well, we're married. We have this. It doesn't matter. They're also connected in some way, so let it go. Let's see what this person wants to say. What does this person want to say? I'm hearing perfume. I'm smelling perfume, and I'm hearing perfume. They've had a weird scent lately of perfume. Pay attention to it, because they might say it's my mom's perfume, but it's not. It's the other woman. You've smelt it. Something smells off. Ooh, my karmic situation is ending. I'm sorry I hurt you. Regret and I'm sorry. You know, listen. Could it be that this is your karmic relationship? It could be. It could be. Is that the worst thing in the whole wide world? No. I know us tarot readers, we do a lot of karmic readings, and it makes you feel bad, like you're the bad guy. I don't want you to get the bad idea that being a karmic makes you a bad guy. Being a karmic makes you a teacher. Being a karmic gives you power, because you're meant to be there just as much as that soulmate or that twin flame that they're dealing with. Being a karmic is as much divine as anybody else. And really the only difference is karmic situations have an expiration date. They're not permanent. They're not forever. It just means there's a contract. It has a start date and an ending date. And honey, when the milk goes bad, the milk goes bad. It's sour. So being a karmic is being able to say hello, enjoy some life, and being able to say goodbye. It's not a terrible thing. You know? It's really not. So don't feel bad about this. You know, this person's got other situations going on. Yeah, look, family, cycles, understanding. You're going to have to understand this person's got some karma. I tell you, with this other woman, that's a baby's mom, or someone that's been in touch with their mother and they're in touch with the family, you know, whatever. Like this, it is what it is. It may be ugly, but there it is. You know, and let them. We're all a part of each other's stories. You need to walk away is the advice here. And 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, let them have each other. Let them have their new beginning. See how that unfolds. And you know what? Walk away and see what else is out there for you. I'm going to give you a bonus and just see what else is out there for you once this middle-aged air sign, you end it with this person and you divorce this person and you let them have what they're having. What comes for you once you let it go? Give you a bonus, Leo, because this is difficult. Yeah, and it could be a mama's boy as well. That could definitely be a lot of this. Okay, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Love, ooh, love potential. Mine. Aww. There's somebody else out there for you. I know you don't want to let go. You're possessive and you think that you could fix this. Nope, there's somebody else. Love, lace, and innocence. Somebody new. The vibes I'm having is Taurus and Scorpio. There's a Taurus and a Scorpio for you. We have eject old footage in reverse. You gotta eject this man. Eject this old footage. Find yourself available, Leo, because you are attractive, honey. You are worthy. Get available. Activate that erotic activation. See what else is out there. There's more to be had. This is not the end all be all. Your best life is waiting. There's so much more love potential and fish out in the sea. You're meant to be with someone. This is a soulmate. There's someone out there for you, perfect and made and created for you. That's not a karmic. Okay? This is a karmic situation that's ending. They're sorry that you got hurt in the process of all of this, but we cannot change fate. This person may regret very much. And you've been feeling the vibe, you've been seeing the red flags, you've been smelling the perfume. You know this person's been hooking up with someone from the past. And yeah, they regret hurting you and they regret those decisions, but they couldn't help it because that was fate. They were being guided there, honey. That's what's going on. 3 of Cups, celebration. They reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited. You know what I'm saying? They can't help it. They had a lover in the past. All right? They had a love. And it didn't work out and stuff happened. Could have been a high school sweetheart. Could have been a college sweetheart. Could have been the first marriage with children that didn't work out. Then they reunite and find out there's still chemistry. There's still love. Give them a shot. Give them a shot. Don't be hating, Leo. Don't be hating. Don't create hate. There's love for you too. And if this is reversible, perhaps, Leo, you're the one that's reuniting with someone from the past and your partner is angry, you know, because you reunited with somebody from the past. So take it how it resonates, Leo, but that's what I see for you. Okay. We're almost done here. Cancerian. I lost my place there for a second. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the zodiac sign of Cancerian. Show me the money. Jerry Maguire came to my mind for Cancer. Maybe you're working big time on money and success right now, but it's like, show me the money. Show me the money. You're my ambassador of Quan. So Cancer might be working on that pentacle boss. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Well, the Jerry Maguire also was a very romantic movie too. Remember, you complete me. So we'll see what's going on. Aha! I knew it was the Quan. It was the money. It was the money, honey. Page of Pentacles. You are working on how to make that money. Ooh, child. Two of Swords. I'm trying to make a decision. There's got to be a better way to make some money here. Eight of Wands. Show me what I need to do. What actions do I need to take? Ooh, there's a Tower. Some things are about to change and end. There's a massive shift. The way you make money has changed completely. There you are, unconditional love. The Star card comes out, loving it. Wish fulfillment. In the end, decisions must be made. Four of Swords, give it a rest. Okay, you got the beat down. That's why I channeled Jerry Maguire. By the way, Six of Cups is Cancerian. Ooh, Four of Cups is Cancerian too. It's in reverse though. Interesting. This is a lot about money. You just got your rear end handed to you financially. It came, and it came hard. It rained, it poured, it beat you down. Just like how Jerry Maguire had to beat down Rod. Rod had this big ego. I'm the best. I'm the best. You know, Arizona Cardinals. I am the stuff, man. You know, I'm all heart. And Jerry Maguire was like, you got to show heart. He's like, what? I am heart. I bring heart to the field every day. He's like, no, you're not. You're bitter. You're bitter. You're upset. It shows. You're out there upset. Who's not giving me the money? Who's not giving me this and that? You're not there playing from the heart. He's like, if you show me heart, I'll show you the money.
You done yet?
No, I'm not. I'm still talking clearly.
The day's over.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, which is why I'm asking. Are you done?
No, I'm not done. Sorry, guys. So anyways, the good news is this. The Tower came in and it took out the situation that was creating a block between you and your money. And this person shows up, could be Scorpio, but this person shows up and is like, I'm going to show you how to make all this money. So you could be seeing a mentor, a teacher. Page of Pentacles is very oftentimes a student. So you might be taking a class, maybe just researching how to make more money, how to get more money, changing things up, learning new tactics. Okay, perhaps getting a second job or something like that. But you're making some new decisions on where you're going to take action. And you're all heart. You're going to put your heart into it. And this is going to give you wish fulfillment. You just need to relax about this Tower. Let it happen. It's coming. It hurts. It stings. But the good is coming after the Tower. You are going to reconcile and reunite in the world of money and balance. You're going to be happy. You're going to feel emotionally stable very soon. You're coming out of the feeling of being rejected and left out for dead, just ignored, not seen. You're coming out of that funk, and watch, the pentacles are going to be rolling in. You're going to be working really, really, really hard. You're going to be fixing your schedule. You're going to be minding your business. You're going to be paying attention to the details. You're going to be taking care of business. Things are going to turn around. Hang in there. Don't throw in the towel. Patience, Seven of Pentacles. It will come. If you build it, it will come. Stay on point. Keep your mind and your eyes on the target, on the goal, on the vision. You will come out ahead being the emperor. Rich, wealthy, and independent. All your desires and dreams will come true. Okay, now in the aspect of love, let's see what's going on with that. In love, the man or woman you love has been quiet. They're not talking to you. You guys aren't texting very much. They're not seeing you. There's some kind of silence. It was a shock to you. It was a tower. You thought this was going somewhere. And then they made you second guess that it was going anywhere at all. You're not even sure if they want you. And what hurts is you love them so much. You gave them your whole heart. You could be the mother of their children, or you want to be the mother of their children, or you get along great with their mother, or you love them just unconditionally like a woman loves a child, a mother loves a child. In about 8 weeks, you're going to see everything that's been destroyed between you and this man or woman is about to be rebuilt. Why? Because 16, 17, we are in progress. Every time the tower hits, the very next card is a star, which is rebuilding, rejuvenating, and this is all about rebuilding. You are going to rebuild your relationship. It's taking a hiatus for about 8 weeks. Your person's got a lot on their mind. They're trying to decide what they're going to do with their life. They may have to leave a situation to be with you. I don't know, but they want you, and this is coming. You are going to have a beautiful reconciliation, 4 of Cups. I'm sorry, 6 of Cups. You're going to have that reconciliation with this man or woman. 8 weeks. Eight long weeks. You need to do some introspection and remember to remain positive. Make sure you stay connected to the world around you. Don't get lost in your thoughts, because Cancerian, you can get easily lost in emotions and thoughts. Take these 8 weeks to be alone, check in with yourself, gather yourself, get back into being social, because isolation will do more harm than good. But to me, this is also get back to loving you. This 8 weeks is a time to get sexy, to get happy, to get on point, just to prepare yourself for a relationship, because a relationship is happening. We are making fetch happen. Yes, we are making fetch. All right? Fetch is going to happen, but it's going to be 8 weeks. Patience, 8 weeks. They're watching you, observer. Also patience and watch what happens. This is going to be healed in the material world. This is going to materialize. They're undergoing some kind of healing. I think they got to get out of a sticky situation, or maybe you do. But give it a little time, sweetheart. Cancer, you're going to get the star. What they want to tell you is, I want to feel worthy of you. Okay? I want that. I want to be right with you. Okay? Spirit is helping me, and it will happen in divine time. See? So there you go, Cancer. Just be patient. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. It's just taking a little bit longer than you thought it would. The tower's good, not a bad tower. The tower's good because it's followed by the star. They love you. This is love. You just need some time. Just a little bit of time. Okay? All right, Cancer. We're going to get into Gemini. Ooh, I feel the rumbles. Ooh, everyone's excited for Gemini. And the thunder rolls. Dun, dun, dun. And the lightning strikes. And you see fear in her eyes. And she knows. And the thunder rolls. I don't know. I don't know the whole song. Garth Brooks, Thunder Rolls. Maybe that's an omen. I hope not. You know, songs just come to me every now and then. Okay. Spirit, guide and direct me here for the sign of Gemini. Ooh, and the lightning strikes. And the thunder rolls. Sumo, is that you? Is that you, dog? Followed by the Chariot and Justice. Well, don't that beat all? Anyways. Gemini, you've been dealing with someone that was very resistant on doing the work. They had some karmic cycles. They had some karmic drama. They had a karmic relationship, whatever it was. They had karma. And boy, were they hesitant to deal with this. Well, the universe said it's time. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. It's about to be public. Everyone's going to know about it. Your person wanted to keep it hush, hush. That they'd been messing around the way they've been messing around. Now everybody's going to know about it. Justice is coming. The Chariot's here. We're going to move on. We're getting through stagnation. Under that is the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, followed by the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. No more juggling. No more. It's time to make or break this relationship. 2 of Cups. It's time for the decision. Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. Get ready. It's about to happen. Expectation. You can expect your ships to come in. 10 of Cups. Happy, happy. Happy, happy. Joy, joy. You know, maybe now I know why the thunder rolls came on. We got thunder right here too and lightning. Ardra Nakshatra in Gemini is the storm. Storms happen for Gemini. It's what happens. You have a stormy life. You didn't want to be in this connection. You resisted it, but they pushed their way into your life somehow. And it was karma. It was definitely karma. You were meant to meet this person, okay? But you've been stuck in stagnation for about 8 years. Maybe more, but about 8 years. And you've been trying to move on. You've been trying to make progress. You've been seeing if there's other fish in the sea. Like, you know, you've done you. But this person just keeps popping back up in your life. And you're like, why? I don't know why you keep showing yourself. I don't want to deal with you. But they're here. And 6 of Wands is we have something we have to face. You have to overcome this karma. And this person somehow has to overcome this karma. I just want to say, Gemini, you have karma with this person. It needs to get squashed, and it will. And if there is a karmic third party, they're about to hear about all the time that person was unfaithful. It's about to be public knowledge, and that karmic is going to move on, especially if they are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They're going to move on. The karmic's out of here, and that's justice. The karmic is leaving, believe me, and they're going to go off and be single and see there's better out there, okay? So the karmic is leaving. Now, what does that have to do with you and this person? This person is not the greatest character of all time. They're just, God, they have an ego that needs to get checked. I need to clarify them a little bit more because that is just a real terrible ego to have to put up with in somebody. Arrogant, conceited, bossy. And you're just like, I don't have time for this person. But yet, God, the universe just keeps bringing them around you. And you're like, I don't want to deal with this person. But you're going to deal with them. Available, possessive, erotic activation. That's kind of their vibe. They're never taken. They're always acting single. They're a little bit of a player. And on top of them being a player, they think that you're theirs. You have a very, very, very big sexual attraction to one another. And it kind of bothers you that that's what goes on, but that's what it is. Satin sheets, seduction. You can't help but being attracted to this King of Wands, and it drives you insane. You would much rather be clear of this person, but there's some karma. Listen, take it up with the universe, not the tarot reader. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this karma for Gemini. There's a love offer. Ace of Cups, action, compromise. This person's going to give you a love offer. There's something that you can do to improve this person. I think that's the karma. Being around you makes them want to be a better man or a better woman. I don't normally go on a limb and say these kinds of things, but you remember that movie Maid of Honor? And it had Patrick Dempsey, I think it was him. And he was just recently voted sexiest man alive, though, by the way. FYI. Anyways, he was in love with Emma Stone or whatever her name was. I don't know. She blue eyes, freckles, brown hair. I don't know her name exactly. Anyways. And he was her friend, and he was a player. He was a king of wands in reverse. He was sleeping around with her friend. He would sleep around with multiple women. He was, always seeing somebody new, always cheating. Like, just, he was a hot mess in the dating world. And she was not attracted to him like that. She was like, nope, he's not the right one for me. But her family loved him. And he loved her family. It's ironic, isn't that like a little weird twist? They loved him. He had potential. He had goodness in him. He just wasn't expressing that. Well, she goes off to Scotland, meets this Scottish guy, falls in love, and then the guy proposes to her, and she's supposed to get married. So she says, he's my best friend. He's going to be my maid of honor. So now he learns that he's actually in love with her. He doesn't know why he never saw it before, but he's in love with her, and he doesn't want her to marry the guy. Yeah, they were best friends. And there could be a very beautiful friendship here, But, yeah. And so he's like, he kind of tries to ruin the wedding. And then he tells her, like, the night before, like, marry me. I love you. I've been in love with you. And she's like, why would you do this to me? I finally have a chance to be happy and rich and have this castle in Scotland and be with this guy. And you wait all these years? 8 of Pentacles? Because this is a lot of years. You're a cheater and you're a liar. You're no good. And you're telling me that you love me? That you've ended your karmic ways? That you want to be an 8 of Pentacles, consistently work on yourself and be a better man? Or a better woman? That you recognize your karma? And you want to make progress. You want to be a better person. This is justice. So you're just like, wow. So you're telling me that you're going to change for me. That I'm the one for you. That you want me and you're going to be good to me. And I'm supposed to believe that. No, I don't think he caught the groom cheating. That's not what happened in the movie. The groom was kind of a DICK. And what happened was she asked to share some chocolate cake with him. And then he was like, why don't you get your own? So she was like, wow, he doesn't even want to share his cake with me. He's kind of selfish. And then when she was going on the plane, she wanted to have a window seat. And her best friend, Patrick Dempsey, was like, you've never been on a plane. You get the window seat. But the new fiance didn't want to give her the window seat. So she learned he was kind of self-centered. And even though her best friend was total trash in relationships, he had a better heart. And she tested it out and she realized he, on one of their first dates, gave her his cake and had fun with her. And he made sure she had the window seat. So, maybe I'm getting my movies crossed. Maybe I just mixed it with The Wedding Singer. I don't know. I'm confused now. Please don't take my, I don't know. I'm confused now. Maybe it happened in both movies. I don't know. Anyways, we are at a very weird position here, Gemini. I'm going to leave it like this. This person wants to improve. Gemini, this person wants to be better for you, okay? They want to change for you, all right? And they're going to work on it. That's what I see. And you are resistant. The cards that come out, we're on Gemini still. The cards that come out for any confession from this person is, I'm restless and anxious, and I'm figuring out my feelings. You're probably restless and anxious as well. Okay? You're probably restless. But you both need to figure out how you feel. And I'll tell you what, this person can't sleep. They are focused and learning how they feel about you. They're realizing how they feel about you. They do want to be a better person. For some reason, this is justice. And for some reason, this person wants to do the right thing by you. And for some reason, the universe thinks that this is the right person for you. So take it how it resonates, Gemini. I'm out of here. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get in to Taurus. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Is that you, pig? So Taurus, you're dealing with a Knight of Swords, a dark, mysterious individual. They make you happy. Ooh, but they're no good. Well, a lot of people don't think they're any good. You think this person is going to be the one. 10 of Cups, happiness. King of Swords. The High Priestess and the Emperor. Got a lot going on here. Number one, we have daddy issues. I'm serious. Devil and the Emperor, we have daddy issues. Even with the 10 of Cups, we got to deal with that. Somehow, Taurus, we got to deal with that. Next, this is a secret relationship. They make you happy. And you're planning on seeing this person, Knight of Swords. So I think you plan on flying over there, or this person flying to see you. You're keeping a lot of this a secret. I don't feel good about this individual. Bottled up emotions, desire, hermit. This person is super isolated, doesn't get out much, sees you as sexual meat. I'm just saying. They've been holding off till this year, but all the intentions they have on you is sexual. It's not going to make you feel good, 10 of Swords. It's like they want to take your virginity, or they want to take your innocence, or they just have dark sexual thoughts of you. You're over here dreaming about a happy family, and they're dreaming about spreading your legs wide open. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to keep it real. And that's just the truth of it. You need to stop daydreaming about this character. You need to wake up, the Sun card, deal with the daddy issues. Or maybe if you're a man watching, you have controlling daddy issues and you like to dominate. But there's something very dark about this. It's very sexual. It's not love. Yep, they want to tie you and bind you. They want to take action on that. Action on these fantasies. And then they're going to leave you. And your worst fear is abandonment. They're going to leave you. They are. They're going to get you sexually, and then they're going to leave you. Okay? Maybe they have daddy issues. Maybe it's a guy that's got daddy issues. Maybe it's a girl. I don't know. I don't know. But someone here's got some real sick thoughts. You should listen to your intuition or listen to a high priestess. Make sure you consult with the tarot cards before flying this person over, or you flying over to see this person, because what you want and what they want are two very different things. Sorry, Taurus. I'm going through a spiritual transformation. I want to feel worthy of you. See, it's that self-worth. When you have daddy issues like that, it's like, I'm not worthy. I want to be wanted. You know, that's very sad. Because I feel bad for you, I want some advice from Spirit for you. because your worst fear is going to happen. They're going to take you and leave you. They're going to take you and break you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? See? Boom. Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. This person may have complaints about you because they're not very nice. Knight of Swords. You talk too much. You're controlling. You're annoying. You're an overthinker. You're this, you're that. Like, they got complaints. You know, they do. This person has complaints about you. They're negative. And they're very critical and constructive, like probably your worst fear of what a terrible father would be like. Ultra critical. And that's this person. Stay away from someone that makes you feel like you're hard to love, Taurus. Even if you've acted like a complete a-hole at times, Taurus, you still deserve to be around someone who sees the goodness in you and points it out. If they find you hard to love, they ain't your people. Extra credit, someone pointing out that you've acted like an a-hole doesn't mean they don't love you. Figure out if you're getting tough love or no love, or in this case, used. You'll be way less of an a-hole when you learn from this. You're about to be conquered. I'm going to give you a warning, Taurus. Watch out. Unless you are excited about being a notch on daddy's belt. Watch out. I'm giving you that warning. He is not to be played with. He will take advantage of your daddy issues through and through. Absolutely. He's the devil, not a saint. Stay away from him, Taurus. All right. That was weird. That was very weird. I've never gotten readings like that before. If one of these readings didn't resonate with you and they're like your sun sign or something, please remember to pay attention to your rising ascendant and your moon sign. And if you're watching this because you're very concerned about love, look at your Venus, and ladies, look at your Jupiter or even your Mars. Okay? Anyways, we're about to do Aries. You want to introduce someone to your mom. You've been seeing this person for a little while. It's getting a little bit more serious, and you're like, I would like you to meet my mom, if she's still around. Lover's card, you feel like you want to be with this person. You've really held back, Hermit, Hanged Man, Nine of Wands. You've really held back on this relationship. It hasn't gotten physical yet, but you're falling in love with this person. This person has brought you back to a sense of feeling good about life when you were going through a really rough depression. And you're tired of sneaking around. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Book of Secrets. You're tired of sneaking around. If your mom is dead, then you want to know if your mom would approve of this person. So you're looking for signs. Do you approve of this person? Okay, let's look more into this. So I guess I have weird vibes. I don't want to say they're bad vibes, but I have weird ones. They're holding back the I love you, but they're not holding back send me a selfie, send me a sexy picture, send me a picture. You know what I'm saying? Throw some love in that DM. Slide through my DMs. And it's at night. It's like they like to talk to you at night, but they're holding back I love you. And this Ace of Pentacles, Emperor, Empress, that's like marriage. With the Lover's card, it's like, I want to marry you. Could this be your future spouse? There's Scorpio. There's Scorpio. They have some Gemini, some Earth somewhere. Okay. The answer here is don't go too fast. That's the answer. There is a great love potential here. Stop rolling through the DMs and giving it up too much. Hold back, Hanged Man. Hold back until this person says how they feel about you. That's what I'm hearing. You need reservation. Because if you reserve yourself and you put yourself on that, what's the right word? Throne, you have some good self-respect, then they're going to throw you that Ace of Pentacles, which is, let's take this to another level. Yeah, let's take this to another level. You have to really search in your heart. Do I really want to start taking our relationship to an intimate level before I've ever got the I love you level? And the answer is no, you don't want to start that. You want I love you first. So search yourself, because this does have the potential for a marriage. It really does. Yep, fresh start, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, numbing, spring, yay. You might be a little scared to hold back on this person sexually, but believe me, that's the right thing to do. Don't be scared. You've gone through a lot of grief in your life. You need to reinvent yourself. You know, this is, I'm not very confident. I don't feel great about myself. You know, I feel good when somebody says I'm beautiful, or I feel good when somebody says I'm sexy, or I feel good if somebody wants to, like, that makes me feel good. Spirit says you need to work on yourself. Work on your own personal confidence, hermit. You are worthy of marriage and love. You are the emperor or the empress in someone's eyes. It's okay to have self-respect. I feel for Aries, I just have to tell you, it's okay to have self-respect. Do not go numb on your feelings and your desires. You may also be scared on how to love. And I'm hearing that Lil Wayne song, How to Love, How to Love. There's been a lot of trying to steal your heart. You never knew how to get going. You didn't know how to start. You didn't ever know how to love. How to love. You know, so there's, I don't know all the words of that song. I'm so sorry, you know, whatever. I'm sorry. And I butchered it, and I'm really sorry. But that's what's going on here. How to love. If you haven't heard that song, guys, if you're Aries, listen to, I believe it's Lil Wayne, How to Love. Because it's about someone who doesn't know how to love. They've been sexually abused. They grew up in a bad home. The father wasn't there. She's been taken advantage of by many men. Then she ends up getting pregnant, and then she gives birth to this little child, and she realizes how to love. You know, she's going to try to give that child the love she never had. So you better settle. Are we having a throw up moment again? So get over here and lay down. Get over here. Lay down. Get over here. Lay down. Lay down. Lay Gonna have to deal with my dog in a second. Yep, I got a moment here. Over here. Lay down. All right, guys, sorry about that. My dog is having a vomiting moment. I don't know why. He's been doing so good. I gave him a new dog food like a month ago. Maybe it's the change, but he didn't vomit for all that time that he had this new dog food. It's just been the last 3 days. And he's been on this new dog food about 25 days. So I don't know what's going on. I will say he is licking the cats more and their butt. That's not good. And maybe he got rummaging and I didn't realize it. Maybe he was munching on who knows what in the house. And I also wondered if he's eating cat crap. So disgusting. So I'm really not sure if it's the food or anything else. I will say there's no blood in there. There's nothing scary like that, just the food and just some mucusy stuff. So I'll monitor it. Anyways, I'm so sorry about that interruption, Aries. But bonus, I went to look on the floor and I saw a bonus card just sitting there. And we have new direction. So Aries, where we were at, wait, am I on Taurus or Aries? Let me know, because I got lost now. Patricia, if you chop up a little cilantro, it will purge out any bacteria. Oh, well, thank you, Patricia, for that advice. Oh, Marcus, you're a little queasy after the Taurus reading. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I'm on, okay, Doja, I'm on Aries. Okay. So Aries, this is you going into a new direction in life. That is a little bonus here. And this could be the right person for you. It could very well be. But we really have to focus on how you want life to be with you. Because if we want this fresh start with love, we got to start making some tough decisions now. And I think this person will definitely be happy to kind of restart the romance and work on it in a better way. I feel like you guys got off to a hot start. You know, sometimes you start off getting hot and heavy. You don't have time to work out the other details. So this is, let's not do that. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's look at what we really want here. Let's see what this person might want to say. I'm scared, too many changes too fast, but I know you're the one. This is scary. You know, when you meet someone, you don't know how to act. You're in love. You just want to make them happy. And, you know, it's like we're rushing it, Aries. And you are Aries. You are ruled by Mars. You are a fire sign. Usually things can take a sexual turn really fast. If you go too fast, that's going to ruin it. So if this is the one, you're going to have to slow it down. And you're going to get to be able to have this fresh new start. Okay? You're going to revamp what's been damaged. So that's what I see for you, Aries. All right? This has the potential of a love for a lifetime. You just have to play your cards right. All right, so play your cards. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go deal with my dog. He's disgusting right now. And I love you guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. I hope you've enjoyed all these readings. Rewind if you came in late. And I will see you guys later. So much love. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, I offer a lot of personal support for you. So check out my website. It's in the description below. All right, guys. Bye-bye.